Hey guys, what's going on? This episode of What's the Word podcast is sponsored by Dubby Energy.
Dubby Energy has zero sugar, no crash, no jitters, and about 150 milligrams of caffeine.
And with 30 servings per can, that's about $1 a serving, which is way less than your favorite energy drink.
So use the promo code What's the Word and get yourself some clean energy. Cut.
And we're back.
And we're back.
So what's going on? Hey, I think we should start this
let's-
episode by, I've been waiting for
Boring.
it. After, I think we take longer on the,
Huela químicas.
oh, by the way, dude, we didn't even introduce the cups.
We can introduce them now.
Introduce them now.
So-
Hey guys, who would like to introduce?
So we just, yeah. So Dubby has a set at their website where you can get some samplers with a cup. You can choose a cup, I think. Oh, see, no, I think it's that one. That one that comes
This one right
with
here?
it. Yeah.
And then they send you the sample.
And then they send you the samplers with the cup. You know, so you can try them out.
Well, shout out to Dubby for sending these.
Shout
right
out to
here.
Dubby for the merch.
For the merch.
For the merch.
For the merch. Be better.
Be better.
Watch this podcast, drink Dubby, and be better.
Neta.
Subscribe to be better.
Subscribe to be better.
Neta. But as of now, we skipped out on the coffee because we knew we were gonna
Get
do
some
an
Dubby.
episode. So, which one are you
So-
trying, dude?
So
Tiger's
this
Blood?
sampler pack has Blue Raz, which is sweet and sour all at once.
Blue Raz.
Yes, no. This is
I'm
the one
gonna
I've been
have
wanting to try. Tiger's Blood.
I'm gonna try the Blue Raz.
Tiger's Blood tiene strawberry, watermelon, and coconut. And then you have the Japanese
And
yuzu.
Japanese yuzu.
So it's
Citrus
it's a
fruit.
citrus. It's like, I guess, lemonade.
What do you
I'm
got?
gonna try.
And the Blue Raz has sweet and sour all. It's sweet and sour all at once.
I'm gonna try the
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one, bro. Let's see. I'll have an unboxing.
an unboxing.
ASMR.
Así.
I lo. Hey. Hey.
Neta.
No, wait.
Neta. Let's try it out. Oh. You know
Oh, you know what it reminded me of?
what?
The lollipops. Or the from Mexico, or you like
Editor.
Burton the Future. Hey, you know what's crazy? Before like started drinking Dubby, like how many energy drinks would you drink a day, dude?
Bro,
Like 6, right?
nah, like 4 max.
4 max. About what? $3?
I mean, it's still a lot.
$3 a drink.
$3 a piece. That's
$3
$3,
a
6,
piece.
9. That's $12.
About $1.
Me puedo tomar 3 y son $3.
Neta. Basically
Neta,
drinking 3 for the
neta.
price of 1.
Neta.
Especially with no jitters and stuff like that. That's
Dude, and it,
But nah, but-
doesn't, it doesn't, dude. Because I've, you know, I drink it. So,
Todo con exceso, nada con medida. Ah, no, ¿cómo era? It was backwards. Todo con exceso, nada con medida.
Nada con
You only
medida.
live once, dijo.
neta, YOLO, dijo.
A ver.
Prueba.
Damn, bro, this is nice.
Perro.
How was that one?
It tastes like,
Like Tiger's Blood.
no, sabe como a Mexican drink. It's like coconut.
A ver. Hey, this is nice. Damn, I don't want to drink it all.
Try it.
Mmm.
Ese sabe al Blue Kool-Aid. Ese sabe some like a Mexico drink.
It's coconut. Yeah, well, it's got coconut.
Yeah, it has coconut.
I'm trying to think of what.
Sabe bueno. Ese sabe a Kool-Aid.
Hey,
Sabe el flavored blueberry fuse ese.
I know you're gonna say like todo Mexican or whatever, but I wonder if you can make bolis with those.
Probably.
Right.
An energy ball. Perro.
Sheesh.
You know what could be cool if they sold it in cans. W, ya sabes.
Like
A
cans.
can.
Like refrigerator cans.
Yeah.
Like a 6-pack.
Yeah, like you can buy a 12-pack of W's for $12.
Maybe in the near future.
Maybe. I would buy it.
But
Cans.
man, I will buy the Woolies.
The Wallies, dude.
Especially during summertime.
¿Por qué lo puse en el piso? ¿Qué pedo?
Neta, ponlo aquí que no
Boom,
miren
promo.
todos, Dobby.
¿Dónde está?
Te está con madre, bro. Hell yeah.
Boom. The one that Len got is baby blue. It's a watch a badass. Dude. Oh, pues the picture that I uploaded when she did the 5K.
Hey, shout out to Lindsay, second 5K
Neta.
in under a month.
Me dice, tú no sabes por qué me duele. I'm sore. Le digo, pues es que no puedo correr. I can't run, but let me run. Let me start running and let me start walking again and we'll go running.
So I know y'all see Bert sitting down, but his leg's broken.
Yeah.
So,
My leg.
so that's what he's talking about.
I don't know. We spoke about it.
We did first
did?
episode
No,
how you like
sí,
broke it
con
in
David.
the most like random situation
Most
ever.
situation.
Anyways, hey, happy belated Father's Day, dude.
Ah, neta, mira.
Hell yeah, that's a badass shirt, dude. Heck yeah.
Me la dio Grecia.
Nice, bro. What y'all do for Father's Day, bro?
Nothing, we're at the house.
No
Just chilling.
chilling? Madre.
I thought about making like a carnita asada, but
Man, me too. But Dominic, was he's in Corpus.
it was
and
too
then
hot.
It was hot.
It was too
And
hot.
so, little Rom, my daughter and I, little Romy, we went to church and then we went to go eat. And she gave me a mug over there that says "That's coffee, no touchy." She knows I love coffee, bro. It's over there, right down the shelf, on top.
Oh, which one? Oh, ese.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's green.
that's sick as colors, dude.
It is, bro. I told her, I said, I don't use the cups you give me. Like the ones that are special, I don't use them because I know my ass is gonna break them.
Pero
Oh, you got-
te dura la cup del dólar para la vida. Se te
Why?
cae y no se quebra.
No, dude, I don't have any more cups. It's just I have one que me dio el camarada, the last one, the Stranger Things, and then Romy gave me that one, and then that's the one y'all brought me, remember? From, I don't know where y'all went.
Oh, from
New Mexico?
Roswell.
Roswell, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one. So
the
I'm
alien.
like, heck no, I'm not gonna use
The
it.
alien. That was badass, dude.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, so
Dije, I know somebody who would appreciate this cup.
dude, heck yeah. And I don't use them because I'll break them, bro. Like I don't know. I have the habit. Like I have my tumblers or those coffee cups.
Yeah.
And I could take that, but I don't know why the heck the habit of taking mugs in my truck, bro. So when I'm done drinking them, I'll put them in the back seat. And I have like 10
Yeah,
freaking
down.
mugs in the back. And when I'm turning, all you hear is like clank, 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 where they're all hitting, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, later on I'll get them off or whatever. But I'll put in between that process and me quiero uno of those, you know.
The
So-
handle. The first thing that
So
goes.
it's like, dang it.
Yo tengo coffee cups. I bought a set. I think there's like 4 coffee cups. Even in un little, like a wire thing. It's like a little where you can slide them in. And
Oh,
they-
yeah,
they
yeah.
Stack.
Yeah.
And I use them for my coffee.
Oh, that's bad. I need to get something like that.
I use them when I like drinking hot coffee in the winter and I cold coffee during the summer.
I drink hot coffee all year round, bro.
Unless I have unas galletitas populares, entonces. O las barritas de coco.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it's my weakness, perro.
Bro, as a kid, like, I'm telling you, us Mexicans are real different, bro. Because as a kid, I'm like, you know, ahorita, like, don't give your kid coffee because they're going to be all hyper, whatever.
As we
dude.
drank coffee as
En
kids.
la mañanita I was with my grandma, my grandpa, and my tía, un cafecito y un
Con
panecito
gallineta.
antes del kinder, güey. Like,
Us too, dude.
Like, hella old school, like, you
Not-
know, ahí con los viejitos.
Not
bro.
only that, caía gente en la noche, like 6, 7, 8, 9
No,
o'clock
yeah.
at night. Hey, haz una jarra de café.
Hey, you know what, bro? And that it's kind of nostalgic, porque te pones a pensar, and it was like that. I think that's one of my favorite things from my childhood, bro. Like the family times,
Yeah.
like that con madre. Porque
Yeah,
ahorita, bro, like I think we live in such in a
Fast-paced world.
fast-paced world right now that everybody in the family like is doing their own thing. You know, even like your kiddos, bro. Like for
Yeah.
example, like. ¿Qué está haciendo Grecia? School, boxing, this and that. Romy, she's got her TSI, volleyball, like doing her thing. Dominic over there working, this and that.
And
Me
then-
over here working. So it's like when we get together, it's like, damn, like we really have to like plan something.
Yeah. And then whenever Grecia's home, she's on the phone with her friends.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
all like
dude.
in a call with like 10 people, and they're just playing Roblox or something.
Bro, damn, I don't want to spoil it. But have y'all seen the Toy Story one?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Okay, y'all need to watch it, bro. What we're talking about, like,
Sale.
watch it, bro. No, I'm not gonna say sale or no, but just watch it, man. We saw actually.
I don't care about spoilers.
Actually, well, I know, but they probably do.
Yeah.
so
Spoiler alert.
I wanted to go watch Toy Story on Father's Day, but honestly, bro, like, since Dominic and Maddie left, like he got his job over there in Corpus and stuff like that. Like, I missed them way because there's no movement. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel bad like barbecuing and it's like they're not here.
Yeah.
Or like I feel bad barbecuing and like Romy's not here. Like, you know, I do like to have them all together. And any parent is gonna like, probably about 90% of the parents are gonna feel me when I say this. Like, sometimes just like, leave me the heck alone.
Oh, yeah.
But you miss, like, you know, you still miss that. You want your kids there. You know what I mean?
And we talk about it like a lot, me and Lynn, where we talk about like growing up. I remember like at least in my house, my mom, like our house was the house where everybody would go.
Oh, we're that's
because
why.
my mom's a cook, you know, so she would cook everything. And then my tia would make like the pastries. I hacía buñuelos and hojarascos and shit. So like Christmas time, todo eso, it was packed in my house. It was like all my tias and my tios, all my cousins and stuff. So it was always full, and we were always outside playing hide and seek, and in the dark. Porque donde vivía yo no había streetlights. Mm-hmm. We didn't get streetlights till like 2005. I was like a freshman, I think, in high school. Neta. So it was like at night it was dark. No había streetlights. And
si había luz con la luna.
Pues yeah, and then pues we had, you know, light outside with the porch and stuff, pero like we would play hide and seek at night, you know, corriéndose en los árboles, and we would hide under the cars and stuff. So it was cool. And then like in Christmas time, pues or like Thanksgiving y todo, pues se juntaban todos en la casa. And it was like all my tias and my tios, all my cousins, and todos ahí comiendo.
Yeah,
and it was badass. Everybody's laughing and joking, and they would just make jarras de café, tras jarras de café, like all night, dude, just drinking coffee.
And time would just fly by, bro.
Yeah. By the time you knew it was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
You remember just like falling asleep somewhere and waking up like in the same room where all your primos like, hey, let's go play outside, like right in the morning.
Todos
like,
en la sala y todos chuecos.
Dude, that's the best. I remember. So my childhood was kind of similar to yours, but a little bit different because you know how your family from everywhere will come, right?
Yeah,
well, at our house, my grandparents have built like a big house. So literally we lived there all year round. Like my brother, my sister, my cousin, my other cousin, my tia, my other tia, my other tia, my tío, my tío, my tío, my grandma, my grandpa, and my dad would come around whenever he wasn't working or whatever. So it was like every day, and we had a habit like we had it was, I guess, tradition. I don't know what you call it, but eat breakfast, go to school. They'll walk me to school because it was like right there around the block. Yeah. And then my brother will pick me up, or somebody will pick me up. I would have to do my homework real quick, wash my hands. We would all sit down to eat, the whole family, bro. I don't know, give or take, like, let's say 15 people, 20 people that lived in that household. Sit there and eat or whatever. Then I would go upstairs and play with my toys, whatever. Then we would all come back down to eat like la cena, like merienda, whatever you call it, or whatever. And then everybody will go to sleep or whatever. So like holidays, it was cool because, well, every day actually it was like, and this is not about like gender roles or none of that, right? But it was just a habit that in my grandparents' household, the women would always cook. But like my duties, for example, were like I had to set the table. Like we all had a role there in that household. Like, you know, like I don't know how that, like, the household was so structured, bro. Like it trips me out because everybody had a duty there. Yeah. Everybody had something to do.
Todos metían mano.
When my grandpa would show up from work and he would honk, like we all would stop doing what we're doing, rush our ass down and open the door. Because if we weren't down there, be like, where were you? But that was something, like, we never took it as like, oh, that's him being an asshole. Like, no, bro, that's just out of respect. Yeah. Because he was the provider. So I remember every Wednesday, we already knew because every Wednesday was Lucha Libre Day. So we knew that Wednesday, bro, like, it was my grandpa, my brother, my cousin Israel, and myself, and my dad when he was there. we'll be in my grandpa's room with his big TV, and we'll watch wrestling there. So every Wednesday, we knew that he was gonna go shopping, like buy snacks and stuff like that, because Wednesday we had wrestling night. So he would show up, con más ganas, bro. Everybody running downstairs, like the guys. The girls, no, the guys. My cousins, my brother, myself. Run downstairs, open the gate, and get the bags, bro. Y todo, and just anxious, bro, for 6 o'clock to show up so we can watch wrestling.
Yeah.
So we can start opening the chips.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Oh, back then, bro, I had. You remember? Well, it was the La AAA, which was the Mexican Federation, right? So it was Rey Mysterio. Then there was this guy. His name was Tinieblas. Do you remember that one?
I remember, yeah.
And most favorite of the world, bro, Conan. Well, Conan. Now we're here, pero Conan. I remember that guy. I don't know if it's the same one that was over here, bro. Like,
no me acuerdo.
I don't know, but
I had the remember they used to sell those. They sold everything like that. It was like the mask and then the little cape.
Yeah, dude.
Yo tenía el de la parca.
Oh, but are you talking about years later, bro?
El de la parca y el octagón.
Octagon. Hey, do you know who Pierrot was?
He was like a ninja or something.
Yeah, dude, he had the little red thing.
Yeah.
I had that mask actually,
Me too.
bro.
But I had it with the little cape.
I didn't have the little
But
cape.
we'd be wrestling outside all the time.
Damn, dude. Well, a little sidetrack from the story. Because of wrestling, bro, I ended up in a lot of trouble because I have a cousin. Her name's Marisol. I love you, pendeja. They will call us Popeye and Olive, bro, because she was like a steak, bro. Bien flaquilla. She looked like that tripod. And me, I've always been big structured, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I remember one time she wanted to play with us. Like, estaba de necia that she wanted to play with me and my cousin. Me and my cousin were playing wrestling, bro.
Yeah.
When pues I start playing with her, it just happens that on the first move, I break her freaking arm, dude. I break her arm. And I was like, you know, it's those things that is like, if you hit your cousin or your brother, you're like, yeah, don't, like,
No digas nada, no digas nada.
yeah. This we couldn't do it because her arm was like broken, dude. Like, no. You know,
Like
you
from
can,
here?
Yeah, like it was just, I don't know where it broke from, but it was broken. Like, it was like weird looking.
Like
yeah, like broken. I don't know if I like got it and fell on it. I don't know, but pobrecita, bro. I mean, it's flaquita, dude. We're talking about we're 6, 7 years.
6, 7.
Damn, you can't even say that no more. We're about 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
And, you know, a little 7-year-old,
Yeah.
una niña está flaquita, bro. So, anyways, my dad, at that time, he was working at a hospital, like, around that barrio, that whole neighborhood, right? So, I was so scared, bro, because I knew that's where we were going to take her.
Yeah.
So, we go over there, and I'm sitting there in the lobby like this. And
¿Qué le pasó?
And I didn't feel bad for her. I was scared that I was gonna get in trouble. You know, low key, bro. You know, when you're a kid, like with the girls and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like at that time, like she was annoying to me, bro. Like I always love her, dude, and I like always. Pero anyway, she comes out with a little cast, and then my dad just looks at me. And then he tells me, like, they make me tell him, like, what happened. And I didn't get into a lot of trouble, but I did, like, it's because back in the day, it wasn't about, like,
Como le dijiste, pues es que estamos jugando.
yeah, like that. Pues que también
Pues es la pendeja.
Dile algo también a ella.
Pues esta pendeja.
Por eso digo que no quería jugar con nosotros.
That was like the go-to for every kid. Like,
No,
they
for
start
real.
explaining shit and they just cry.
Dude, no, but hold on. The way my dad would get, like, he would just like I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, he'll just like tell me, like, kind of like, not even lose his temper, nothing, but he'll just like disappointment, bro. Like with that face, you know, it's like so that's all we needed. But
Yeah.
that's all we needed, bro, because, you know, like I apologized to
Yeah.
her and everything. And although we were playing, like it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
I think. Nah, I'm just playing.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe, or was it? No, it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. But we knew that we had to apologize. You know what I mean? Like, times were so different back then, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Shit.
We were talking to a kid. I think we were going to Miguel Alemán, and we were telling Lynn. We were telling her like that we used to like sleep on the roofs in Mexico.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
dude.
it was like on fresh
It was the
night.
flat roofs.
Yeah.
They're not like this. They're flat.
Dormíamos arriba en el techo.
Am I screaming, we?
No.
Oh.
So, yeah, we would do that, and nos íbamos a las maquinitas a jugar.
Oh, the.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was badass, dude. It was good times, good times.
Dude, that was good times, dude.
Y íbamos a comprar fritos ahí en el drive-thru. En los
Where was
drive-thrus.
this?
For us, it was in Guerrero.
In Guerrero.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah.
In Guerrero.
Hey, bro.
It was a whole different time.
Where we used to live, there it was still like kind of ghetto-ish. It was those like like those families that, or those old folks that everybody respects because it's like they basically built the neighborhood.
They've been there, yeah.
So that was my grandparents.
Comenzaron ahí.
So it was still kind of like a crime area, stealing, like
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Just petty stuff.
Yeah,
Petty thefts.
petty thefts. Los chavos del barrio like beating up somebody else, like things like that. Well, one time every other day I'll go like para la tortilleria. What do they sell tortillas?
Yeah.
In English, tortilleria. Tortilla factory.
Tortilla factory.
Tortilla factory. And right there, because they're making
Dude.
them on the spot, and the lines were always like long.
Early in the
bro.
mornings. Ooh.
No, this was
Donde
actually
está el conveyor
after
belt.
school.
Que son de metal.
Se oye. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
And you
Yeah,
can
those.
smell it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's the
smell
best,
it.
yeah.
It's the best, bro, because they
Fresh.
fresh. The best ever, bro.
Yeah.
So I remember I will go every time, right? And one time, dude, I remember I go and I come back, and as soon as I go into, because let's just say it was about, I don't know, from my grandparents' house to La Tortilleria, it was about, I don't know, 50 yards. It was like right there, a few
Yeah.
houses down.
Like a block or two.
Mm-hmm. So as soon as I come back home, I close the door, you hear pack. They shot up La Tortilleria, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I was like, a la madre, I wouldn't be here right now.
Mis
But-
tortillas. Like the little kid que viene corriendo con las tortillas y se les cae. Oh, ahora sí te van a dar en la madre. Dice. Have you seen that one?
No.
Ese little kid viene de afuera corriendo con el de ese tortillas, and he jumps the puddle to get in the house. Y pum, se le caen todas las tortillas.
Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, man, I could imagine the
You might
frustration,
find it as soon as
man.
you-
Dang, I could imagine the frustration.
And he starts picking them
bro.
up. He said, oh, ahora sí te van a partir tu madre. Le dice.
I don't know, man, but times were simpler. I mean, we can't blame technology, bro, because even back then, like, there was like technology that was like wow to us back then.
Yeah.
But we still chose, like, I guess it's how you're raised. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's the way people were raised, yeah.
Because you know what? Whenever because I was the first one in the household that ever got a video game, because times were like, as I was growing up, that's when the times were changing like drastically. You know, it's like right now how like all of a sudden like the AI and all these things
Yeah.
are happening. Like that was the time back then.
Yeah.
Like video games and Nintendo and stuff like that. And back then, like all these things were like extreme luxuries, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Big time. So we used to have, but in Mexico, Mexico, bro, like bootlegging and todo eso, like the burn CDs and all that
Yeah.
stuff, bro. It's part of our culture. So every Wednesday and Sunday we would go to. It was like I guess you would call it like a flea market, but over there they would
El
close the
tianguis.
streets down, el tianguis.
Yeah.
Close blocks and blocks and blocks and just set up shop.
Yeah.
Bootleg video games, bootleg music, bootleg movies.
CDs.
Like
And DJ Shark. Did you ever see DJ Shark?
no,
Yeah, he was one of the most famous DJs.
Really?
Yeah, dude, in Mexico.
DJ Shark.
Shark.
No,
DJ
never
Shark.
heard of him.
You never heard of him?
No, I'm gonna have to look him up.
Dude, look him up. Look him up on TikTok.
Stolen ¿cómo se llama? Stolen TVs, radios. Like you'll find all kinds of things. So I don't know this. They learn how to kind of like create like a Nintendo, but like a bootleg one.
Nintendo, yeah.
But if you will put it in there, like the words will be in Japanese and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the one that I got, right? I got one of those. It was called a family gaming console, something like that. It was
Yeah.
like this little white and red thing. I'll send you a picture you can put on the thing. And the little cassettes were like tiny like this, right? But it was the best, bro. And what's it called? But even then, that's what we go like how you were raised, right?
Yeah.
Because I was only allowed 30 minutes a day.
Dude, for
and
real.
And then it moved up to like an hour a day if I was like, because over there they don't go by like 1 to 100.
And it was TVs like those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude.
It was TVs like those. Yeah.
So it was cool because like everything just hit different because it was so limited to us.
Oh yeah.
So for me turning on that thing and seeing the thing,
like
it was like wow.
Like watching TV was a privilege back in the day. Like even if we had it, like
you just weren't allowed to do it.
You weren't allowed to watch TV.
Yeah.
Go outside.
Yeah.
And you could watch TV for like an hour maybe, and that's cartoons. And Saturday morning they were more like they had más leeway. So Saturday morning cartoons were the best, dude.
Y
nomás de como an hour or two porque luego salían las novelas y Don Francisco.
Well, you know what's funny? In over there in Mexico, they wouldn't show nothing in the morning. Nada. Like cartoons, no. Cartoons and like kids shows will start around 3 p.m. after all the kids got out of school. That's when all the kids stuff would like, come out on TV or whatever. But what would suck, I remember, bro, from those video games back then, you couldn't save the progress. How much can you get done in 30 minutes, bro? So I became pro, dude.
Yeah.
Because like I gotta get farther than before.
Well, I have right now. I have the NES, the original NES, and I have that game, the Mario Bros.
Oh, Duck Hunt.
The Duck Hunt and the Mario Bros. And I have the gun y todo.
Badass, dude.
And it's hard to get to like. Well, if you know the game, you can like find the little loopholes and get to like further, to level 89 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But if you start just
like all the little shortcuts, and you skip levels and stuff like that.
So but if you play like así nomás, like you would get to like maybe level 10, and you're like, hey, apágalo. I was like, no. Yeah, dude, sometimes I would just leave it on y pagaba la TV just to save it.
Well, I couldn't do that because I had to disconnect it, put it back in the box, and put it away because we had to take care of our things.
Yeah.
So, dude, like, oh man, like talking about this stuff, bro, just brings back a lot of like hella good memories. Dude.
We had like the little nightstands, the old school nightstands, que nomás era like, and there was a hollow in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So we had 2 of those, and the TV estaba así arriba. So my Nintendo was inside y estaba forrada with a cortina, bro.
But that was a badass setup. Like,
so I estaba adentro, so I would just leave it on, and sometimes I would come back and it was off. I was like, that's how we would save it. We would leave it on and just change the channel. Clink.
Damn, bro, those are good times, dude. Yeah, hella good times.
But yeah, they wouldn't let us. We only had it limited. Like you can only play for an hour. Y la hora, ya saben que la hora se pasa de volada, dude.
Cállate, bro.
So. And now, like, people are making millions of dollars playing video games. That's crazy, dude. Like, how times were, like, from then to now.
Time definitely changed, bro. And I wish sometimes, like, we think, right, like, like, I want to show my kids how I grew up. But there's just no way, bro.
No, yeah.
Like, there's no way. Because back then, we were limited to a lot of things. That, gracias a Dios, I mean, and I always say this because, like, I think we spoke about it last time, how we didn't know we were poor until we grew up. We're like, oh, shit, estamos jodidos.
Neta.
Like, gracias a Dios, bro, like, nunca faltó comida, brother. Like,
we lived a fun life, como quiera, even though, like, we didn't know we were poor.
Yeah, because we didn't know, like, we were just being kids,
we didn't know, we were
being kids.
It's como, like, I was so crazy, like, they wouldn't buy us snacks growing up. Like, that was like a privilege. Like, we would maybe get a bag of chips once a week.
Cómate un plátano.
Sí, fruta no faltaba. Fruta, naranjas, manzanas, plátanos.
Espérate la comida.
Yeah, like, and even though, like, right now, I don't know if you noticed that I didn't open my drink until I finished eating the tacos.
No, I didn't notice that.
Well, Lynn noticed that one time. She's like, "Why don't you choke me, son?" Like,
because you were...
Le digo, look, I'm going to tell you something, and only my older brother, my older sister, and me went through it because Elias and Wendy didn't. Le digo, they would tell us not to drink our drink porque te empanzabas y llenabas y ya no comías. So we weren't allowed to touch our drink until we were at least halfway done with our plate. And then we were able to drink anything. And she wouldn't believe me. And one time before my brother passed, we were eating. And my drink and his drink were just there, and we were eating. And I was like, look, le dije, ¿por qué no le tomas? Dijo, Mom wouldn't let us, until we finish our plate. I was like, see, I told you I wasn't lying to you. Le digo, they wouldn't let us because decían, no, te empanzas y luego no comes. O come con tortilla para que llenes.
No, for real.
You know? Like, the different times, dude. Like, even like, como le digo a Grecia, like, we wouldn't get snacks all the time growing up. Le digo, it was, en vez nos traían una bolsa de fritos. Like, oh, we bought a bag of chips, you know? Because $1 was a lot back in the days, you know? Ahorita $1 no es nada. $20 ain't nothing right now.
Dude, you remember in school, like, did your mom ever give you money for school, like, de chavalo?
Not until, like, later on, like $1 or $2 nos daban.
Bueno, you remember, well, back when it was middle school, middle school, when I came, well, it was 4th grade, they had the little vending machines, the little pencils.
Like pencils, yeah.
Dude, that was the best thing ever. So I remember when my mom would give me money, and I had like a collection of
pencils.
It was the football.
Oh yeah.
Dude, those were the best. Never used them, dude. I don't know where the heck they ended up, but dude, like just going there because ahorita, bro, like you find pencils thrown all over the place, pens, this and that.
Yeah.
But back then, bro, it was like a treasure,
yeah,
dude.
Like, take care of your stuff. Es como le digo.
It's the feeling of like oh.
Not only that, dude. Like we were talking about the book fair. Go to the book fair and just look at things because we didn't have the money to buy anything.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude. Fucking made me feel bad and shit.
And we would look at the posters and like with the $1 que me daban, like I would buy like a pens or a pen or whatever, like some cool.
Hey, les decías, no, es que nomás esto quiero.
no, pues no. But they had a lot of cooler stuff than they do now. Now it's just books, you know. Back then there was like science projects. And,
no,
like,
I remember.
Cool
I would always buy the posters.
And now, like we go to the book fair and we leave with like $100 worth of books and stuff
that stay there.
Well, no, but Garisha reads them, so it's whatever. Like it's fine, but like we talk about it like now, like man, me decía Allen, like what we used to get when you were a kid. Le digo, nada, like we couldn't afford it. Y se pone a llorar. Le digo, why are you crying? Because you couldn't afford it. I was like, yeah, but the funny thing is that, como we were talking about, like we didn't know we were poor, you know, like we just we don't have money for the book fair. Oh, okay, whatever, you know. Wow. We were kids, like we didn't know. So, and like como le decía de los field trips también, digo, I didn't go to most field trips, digo, because my parents couldn't read English, digo, so they wouldn't sign the the permission slip.
A neighbor, somebody, bro, like
nobody, dude. We didn't have neighbors over there. So se pone a llorar y todo. Digo, I had to. Me say, because like obviously we nos contrapiamos because we, you know, our first language is Spanish, you know, so nos contrapiamos in the language. Digo, I had to learn English when I was. She was like, "You didn't know English?" I was like, "Who's gonna teach me? My mom." They don't even speak English.
And it's not like you could hop on YouTube and
yeah, like now you can just learn whatever language on YouTube. Pero le digo, I had to translate for them.
Luego por Univision en la casa, there was no English there.
So I had to translate for them growing up. Like somebody would call from something, or I had to talk to Spectrum, or I had to talk to like some bill.
No, Spectrum era Time Warner.
Time Warner Cable, neta. Era Time Warner Cable. So they go, I had to translate everything. We went to the store, to the doctor, whatever. Like I had to translate everything. Like we were translators growing up.
Hey, you seen the Goonies?
Yeah.
Where the maid goes in and she don't know English, and the guy's like, the mom is like, "Hey, translate, tell her," and he's like, the mom was like, "This is where you're gonna find like the this and that, and if you need this and this." La marihuana y la cocaína están. You remember that part? Yeah. Dude, that part was funny, dude. I was like, it's the casa de locos, and she takes off running. But, dude, that's funny because I remember the PTOs, when we go to the PTOs. Hey,
my parents never went to a PTO.
My mom did, bro, but I think it was just so she could, like, ¿cómo se dice? Pa' que miraran que, like, she gave a damn, you know what I mean? But she didn't understand nothing, so I was there and I would, like, try to, like, no, dicen que esto que lo otro, dicen que esto que lo otro, and I would, like, translate for her as well. You know what I mean? But damn, bro, like I would take. I'm sorry, like, let's go back in time and I'll sign your permission slip, bro. Like,
I would take, like, tenema, ¿qué es esto? Pues un PTO. ¿Y qué es eso? Pues una junta. "Ah, está bueno." And they would just put it aside, like they didn't know what it was. And plus, they both worked, so like my mom was always a cook, so desde la mañana a la tarde, like we were always alone in the house. Like we had a babysitter, or our older siblings would take care of us. So it was like we just grew up. You know, we had to learn how to feed ourselves and stuff like that. Like, you know, we'll make our own food. So, and it's funny because I saw a TikTok where it says, "Hey, they say, hey millennials, they say, why do we still hide when people knock on our door?" So, and it was like because nos decían, no le abras la puerta a nadie, and we would stay inside the house. So
maybe that's why.
If you would hear like a car or somebody knock, te escondías, or you would peek through the window y le bajabas a la TV, you know, like, no hay nadie, because we weren't allowed to open the door, you know.
Damn,
so we just chill at the house, you know, just no quemen la casa, and I'll be back. That's it.
That's true, bro.
So like we were raised on like whatever we can cook, or like if you had a little bit of money, Hot Pockets were the thing. They were cheaper then, but we had food stamps and shit like growing up, so. We always had juices and fruits and all kinds of shit that we like cereal. Siempre había cereal.
Hey, bro.
But King Vitamin was my favorite cereal, dude.
Oh, King Vitamin. I didn't taste that one.
Ya no.
We would always get the.
Ya no lo hacen.
No, but I know which one you're talking about.
It had
was chocolate, right?
No, it was. There was like little stars.
Oh, it was sweet.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh no, yeah.
And
it kind of tasted like
kind of like vanilla, but not really.
Like it had a sweet taste. It wasn't like Rice Krispies that had no flavor.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, I remember now. King Vitamin. No, never mind. I did eat them. Were those Wick?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, yes, dude.
They need to bring them back.
No, okay. Favorite.
It was the little estrellitas.
Yeah, I remember them, bro. Those
are my favorite, dude.
Hey, the first time I tasted Cookie Crisp, dude. Because I would see it on TV and I would tell my mom I wanted them. She shows up with some, like, I think I chinga, bro. Esa caja me duró I don't know how many days. Like, I didn't want to finish them.
Dude, we were raised on, like, OG cornflakes or OG cornflakes, King Vitamin, whatever we could afford with the food stamps, you know. When they were actual stamps, remember? They were down in a little,
like dollar
folder.
Bills.
Yeah, no. Well, the dollar bills, and then they made them into little stamps.
Oh, I don't remember the stamps. I remember the bills.
They were the bills.
Like Monopoly.
Yeah, so they went from the bills, and they went to the little stamps. And then, now they have the little credit card. But when it was the little stamps, los Texas, ¿cómo se llamaban?
That's what I was getting at. The Texan juices.
Texan juices.
With the can all rusted, pero tan brutos. Dude, hey, those with ice, summertime.
Dude, the orange juice
one was my favorite one.
They smack. Dude.
They still kind of taste the same.
¿Does sí?
Yeah, you haven't had them?
No,
but they don't have them in those cans no more. Now they're in plastic.
They're in plastic. No, ya no jalan.
Yeah, nah. Do you have any with the rusted metal? You have any in the back?
Pues es una traza ya de 1999.
Man, bro, I remember that. And you know what? Like, when it comes to like snacks and junk food and stuff like that, you're right, because I remember every day home cooked meals, bro.
Yeah, no junk food. We didn't have no junk food at all.
Well, it wasn't until like ya más grande because. Dude, I como te digo, like me moving here, like I never really saw the struggle that I put my mom under and my stepdad at the time, because they had to feed me and raise me or whatever. Yeah. Like I didn't see it like till now I'm an adult. I'm like, holy shit! Like my mom especially had to change her whole life, bro. Like she had to work like 3 jobs and everything, and she did the most that she could, bro. Like. I think that's the reason why I never like really felt like we needed something, you know, because I remember even she used to have this car, no AC whatsoever. It would rattle when we would drive it. The window would like, you know, they go down and they like se caía de repente, so it was like always at an angle. Hey, not just that, the roof, the tela was just like down, so she had all thumbtacks.
Yeah,
like that, yeah.
Everybody had that shit.
Yeah, so I remember it, but it was such like when because from Mexico to here, bro, it was like day and night.
Yeah. When
I moved over here. Over there, we're talking about a household with so many family members. Everybody's got their own little thing going. To moving over here, and it's basically just my mom, because my stepdad at the time, he used to work at the oil rigs. So it was just my mom.
Yeah.
And sometimes I had to go to work with her, but every time after school, because she would work at the high school at the time, which was the middle school. Now was the old high school, and across the street was the middle school.
Yeah.
So I would walk from there. I would
the
walk
junior
to
high, the junior high,
and the middle school on the other side. Yeah. So I will walk from there. I will walk to the high school because my mom will get out at 5. Except if there was like a game or something that she had to stay behind and clean. I will walk to the high school and always had a hot plate, bro. Like, I remember still the little plastic Tupperware she would take, flautas, and my favorite thing she would make, bro, hamburgers, bro. Like, oh, man, I miss my mom's food, bro.
It's funny you say that because I also have a memory where my mom used to clean también at the middle school, the middle school, the ahorita la north, the old building that was there before.
Yeah.
That was the middle school, and I remember my dad was helping her clean, and I was there too because pues con quien me iba a quedar, you know. And it was a Friday night because I remember I can hear the stadium and the lights, and I'm like, what's going on over there? And my dad would tell me like, oh, they're jugando football, and then I think a little bit after that, I don't remember. I guess my dad got a better job. So we had a little bit more money. He started liking the football game, like the Hawks, like till right now.
Yeah, I know.
He's a hardcore fan. Yeah.
I know. Nobody's even playing. He goes to the games.
No, we don't have any family right now playing in school, but he still goes Friday nights. So like we started going to the games and stuff. I remember going to one in San Diego. Yeah, San Diego. It was San Diego, and it was the old stadium. Because we passed through there going to Corpus when Grecia was going to the thing. And there's an old store. Like, I remember this store, and across from this store estaba the old stadium. Because we would go, like, comprábamos algo and then we would go to the store. Or cuando salimos del game and we went to the store. And then le estaba diciéndole, yeah, the old stadium used to be right here and this and that. But now they built a bigger one para la salida. But yeah, they like, we started going to the games and stuff like that. And as I grew, you know, there was more money coming in and stuff, so it was different. But like, I guess I stayed the same, you know, like
humble.
Yeah, no, not well, I guess, but like
simple.
No me fijaba like what kind of clothes I would wear, you know, like
no
era de marca, y si era de marca era de la Pulga or era de un garage sale or whatever, you know, because that's the way they would do it. Like, that was the thing, you know, as like a Mexican family. Hey, vamos a ver. We would ride around Zapata and a ver quién había garage sales en los Saturdays mornings.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey,
and
Four Seasons and all that were the spots to be.
Dude. And then sometimes you would
like
find
a Comic-Con over there.
Sometimes you would find like cool like video games que estaban vendiendo like for like $10 or $3, dependía el game. And
yeah, those were the times.
You would find video games because they were selling them or whatever. It was cool.
Dang, those were the times, bro. Hey, what was your first pair of like brand new shoes, like de marca?
I was probably like that I can remember. Like actual brand name, it was some black and green Reeboks.
Black and green.
It was black and green Reeboks. They were like running shoes.
They were like Reebok Classics.
Like no, not Reebok Classics. Pero no, pues I see pictures and I had like they were, I don't know, they were Nike shoes when I was a little younger. Pero de que yo me acuerde like que me habían comprado. Pero es como le dije a Len, cuídalos porque that's gonna be for the whole year.
Yeah.
Like that was the shoe for the whole year.
Bro, shit.
Like now, like me say, hey, Grecia grew out of her shoes. Like,
damn, bro.
We were getting you, unless you grew out of those shoes, then te compraban unos, pero no iban a ser de marca, whatever, del Walmart or whatever.
Dude, damn, like, it's you know, and it's cool, bro, because like, como I have, she has some shoes there, shoes at her mom's, like, all that stuff. It feels good that, I mean, they don't have to kind of like
go through it. Yeah.
Because now as adults we know que no teníamos mucho, so we will know if we can provide. We're gonna get that feeling of like, oh,
Estoy pobre.
So, which I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that right now. But when we go back to the shoes, I remember, bro, like as a kid when I would live in Mexico, I always had like hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Like you, like pantalones, zapatos, chineados.
YOLO.
Íbamos. You know, I mean, my thing in the morning I always had clean shoes because they would make me like clean them, bolearlos, how they call it, like shine them up. You know, they were like always clean to school all the time in uniform. Te hacían ponerte un parchecito aquí with the little logo of the school. Bien peinadito como Benito Juárez, güey. Dude, I see old school pictures y sí parecía Benito Juárez, bro. Like, Papa, you know what I mean? Like, Papa. So, what the hell?
Mama.
Oh, fucking burn me. Hey, and after school, it was like, I had to change, güey.
Cámbiate.
Cámbiate. Oh. When I came over here, same thing. After school, cámbiate los zapatos de la escuela. As I grew older, and I moved over here, and this is where I noticed how people would like really treat you different because of what you would wear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, bro, but this is where I learned how superficial people were.
Yeah.
At a young age, bro, porque estos huercos eran unos desgraciados, güey. And I'll say that out loud because that still exists up to now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if they see a kid get go, and they'll start clowning on it.
Yeah.
Or like, little asshole, like, you don't know. I know, you little punk. Anyway, I remember I came over here, bro, and it was like, just seeing that little swoosh on every kid's shoe was like, wow. Like, you seen the movie Get Rich or Die Trying? 50 Cent, where he's on the freaking store. He's like, don't worry, Marcus, you get those one day. That was me every day, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I was like that, and I would see them and stuff like that. And I would always tell my mom, like, I want some of those. I want some of those. Obviously, me as a kid, not knowing that it's like sometimes when like my daughter comes to me, like, she's asking me for a car now, right? So it's like, I cannot go right now and just pull out a car and give it to her.
Yeah.
But I couldn't, like, that question still makes me feel like, like, I want to, like, I put myself in my mom's shoes back then.
Yeah.
When I would ask her for those shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, like, I'm sorry, you know? But anyway, I remember going back to visit my dad, and we'll go to the tianguis again, because it was funny because, like, fashion here, like, for example, with you remember the Gerbos and the Jinkos and all those stuff? Well, it will get over there a little bit later. But
it gets here
It
later.
was all bootleg
in
Mexico. So, and that's kind of like, oh, that's the style that I like. And I will see it over here. That's what my dad will buy me. I didn't know it was bootleg until I came over here. And it was made known to me that what I was wearing was bootleg.
It was fake, yeah.
Was fake. Because one time I come back with these shoes that were super popular. The Deion Sanders. Piece of shit shoes. But I got them over there. Came over here. And I still remember the names. And I talked to a lot of these people. We grew up.
Yeah.
Right? We were kids. But a lot of these people that are watching this, a lot of are my clients, bro.
Yeah.
That they didn't know they were doing that, but deep inside I was like, y'all were fucking with me, gacho, dude. You know what I mean? But I mean, everybody goes through something like that.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it's the reality. Like, it's where reality struck when I come over here, like, on a lot of things, right? So I come over here and I come with these shoes and they're clowning on them. And then there was also another set of shoes. You remember their Reeboks? They had like white lines, stripes, and they had a 99 in the back.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, those, I had bootleg ones, but I didn't know they were bootleg. So I come over here, and they wouldn't, like, if you show up with the shoes were in at that moment. So if I show up with those shoes, and they'll be like, oh, you got son chafos, they don't have the 99. You know what I mean? It wasn't until then that I realized, like, fuck, dude. Like,
oh, you remember the Fat Farms?
The Fat Farm. Oh, that was way.
That was after. But even from there into then,
They had the queue.
They had the queue. Eh?
Quick Farms.
Some people had the queue on.
Yeah, I
them,
remember that, bro.
and people were clowning them.
Hey, you know what though? But I went too far forward because I remember the first pair of like it was I think in elementary. No, it was 5th grade maybe. There used to be a store here called not the Lone Star. It was another one, Western Wear, where it was next to Pump and Shop.
Ah, sí, sí, sí.
That blue,
I
the
think
blue
it was-
building
yeah,
next
it
to
was-
Little Caesar.
It was Western Wear.
Western Wear, yeah. That one, Jackman Western Wear, I think.
Jack,
it's called.
I think, yeah.
Or no, Jackman. Well, anyway, Western Wear, and they had LA Gears, the ones with the little light you will step on and light
Oh,
up.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
those were like my first badass like shoes. And then with the whole Nike grew up more. I bought my mom bought me my first pair of Nikes at Lone Star. But back then they were like some kind of suede that if you got them wet, like
Oh, they were down
they'll
for
mess
it.
up, bro. Like
They had different colors. No, there was like the suede was different colors.
well,
But
the
they
ones
had
that I had
the
were
OG
black,
ones. Yeah.
and they had obviously the air bubble
Uh-huh.
in there. That it was like the shit, bro. So not knowing that me wanting those shoes was because I wanted to fit in.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted those shoes. Not knowing that my mom couldn't afford those damn shoes, but she still got them. And you want to know why she got them for me? Because you remember Perry's
Paris, yeah.
next to Super S? We would always go
next to
because
the Mini Max.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ándale, Mini Max, Ramirez Mini Max.
Yeah.
You remember how in the back, I don't know if the laundromat's still there, but there was a laundromat.
Yeah.
So we would go wash there.
It's still
My
there.
mom and I, yeah.
It's still there.
My mom and I will walk to Perry's, and that's the place where they sold G.I. Joes. I was a sucker for G.I. Joes, bro. And I remember, like, I could hear my mom's frustration. At the time, I thought she was just mad. But now, as a dad, as an adult, I understand where that frustration came from because I remember coming, right? She'd be doing her thing, and she would tell me, like any other mom, don't ask me for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I'm a kid. I go and I get them. G.I. Joe's like, I'm like, and I would just go, mira. Lo primero que te dije, esto que el otro, y es lo último que
Yeah.
te voy a. And she'll bitch me out, bro. She still buy it. She wasn't being mean, bro. Now as a grown man, I understand that was like,
That money was for something
was
else.
for something else.
Yeah.
Like she was gonna, like, for all I know, she probably didn't freaking buy something that she needed because she had to buy me that G.I. Joe because if
Yeah.
not, she will feel bad.
Yeah.
So, I remember at that time, my mom had told me already that she was gonna buy me shoes. Me as a kid, bro, like whenever they would tell me like I'm gonna buy you something, like, but I didn't have everything, you know, and so I was like desesperado, bro, and I remember she
You
would tell
wanted
me like,
something.
hey, to,
Calmao.
cálmate. But I was a kid, I was like, you know, and I've always been like that, and I
lo quiero.
still like. So I remember in Paris, bro, they had shoes. And she was like, ¿Seguro que te gustan esos? It was some like white. Okay, you know the cheer shoes que usan las niñas de high school?
Yeah.
They kind of look like that.
like the cheer shoes, yeah.
They kind of look like that. And these are cooler. Like the cheer shoes
Yeah.
are cooler. But they look like that. The worst thing about it is that the bottom was like, so yeah, see, bro. Like every time you step,
You
they
step
sound
on-
like you're
like-
wearing like dress shoes.
Yeah.
It's not even like that tennis shoe feel. I bought them because they were new. I wanted new shoes. But I wanted to fit in. I go the next day to school, bro.
Doesn't burla.
Los compraste en el Perry's.
Indescubierto.
Dude, and I was like, and low key, bro, like, as a kid, I remember sitting in the back, like, ni quería, I didn't even want to call no attention to myself.
Yeah.
Because now I knew that my shoes weren't, like, up to par with, like, people's standards.
Yeah.
And I say these stories in a way to, like, I guess, kind of, like, be grateful of everything that maybe at the time I wasn't grateful about.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody out there that is watching can probably relate to where it's like, dude, you're right. Like, I didn't know how to appreciate the good things.
Or somebody watches be like, damn, that was me making fun of him.
I hope those motherfuckers. I hope, because I can name one right now. But I like the guy because like asshole, bro. Pero es con madre ahora. Like he's a cool cat, bro. But Again, back then, kids raised differently.
Yeah.
Raised in Mexico to the way we raised here was totally different.
Yeah,
bro.
because
Like,
in Mexico you appreciate anything you get. You know, like no, it's not like not everything is like, oh, it's de marca or whatever. Like, oh no, you got new something.
And also
new,
keep in mind, like, during that time when I was a kid, like, the oil rigs were popping big time, bro. So everybody basically worked there.
Yeah.
My mom couldn't work on the oil rigs.
Yeah.
My stepdad did. But my stepdad was old school, like, esto se pagan los biles, esto que el otro, esto que like this and that.
Yeah.
He was never the type to be like, hey, cómprate unos Nikes al chavo, al chamaco, or like, comprar ropa, whatever. Like, no, bro. Like, my mom had to bust her ass. So, anyways, I come home. I remember that day after those damn shoes. Only wore them once, bro. And I still put them in the box nicely in the closet.
Yeah, no los sacaste.
No, because I was going to wear them again, bro. I was like, my mom bought them.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it was more about, like, my mom bought them.
Yeah, it's new.
Like, I want them because my mom gave them to me.
Yeah.
And I think my mom noticed, like, how I came back after school.
Todo triste.
That she takes me that same day to that Lone Star place, bro. And me dice, escoge unos, mijo. ¿De veras? Sí. So that's when I got my first pair of Nikes, bro, ever.
Damn.
My dad, I don't know if he could. My dad's a doctor. He's always been a doctor. My mom was a janitor, a cook, a custodian, cafeteria lady. Like, that's,
Yeah.
you know, it's totally different. I'm appreciative of my father, bro, because that he gave me what he could or what he thought was best, whatever. But my mom did so much more for me than my dad could ever. And it wasn't until a grown man that I'm like, damn, like, my mom's es vergas, güey. But, and it's frustrating sometimes, bro, right? But, like, I think these things have, it's funny because I didn't even know we were going to talk about any of this.
We didn't have a plan.
We didn't have a plan.
We were gonna talk about the FIFA.
And how we have some locals that can start their own war.
Neta.
Stop it. But what's it called? And earlier I was thinking about the podcast. Actually, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I hope this serves like as therapy to some people. When we talk about real stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we talk about other stuff, like, it's entertainment. But, like, to me, honestly, bro, like, this conversation today, I think I let out a lot of, like, the stuff that I was holding back, bro. Because sometimes as a grown man, I tend to be very ungrateful, bro. And, again, like, in this podcast, we want to be as real as possible.
Yeah.
So I'll be real with you, like, I've been so ungrateful about so many things. So if I start thinking about things about, like, the things that my mom would do, and that at the time, now as an adult, I noticed, like, that gesture that she had of, like, oh, like, she didn't have to come and tell me, like, mijo, you had a bad day, I'm gonna go buy you some shoes so they can stop making fun of you. She didn't tell me none of that. She just straight up noticed me because I was her kid and she knows me, right?
Yeah, she took you.
She knows me, like, vente, mijo. And probably whatever she was going through, that made her day, that she made me smile. And the next day I went hasta peinadito, güey, because I had brand new shoes. And that probably made her day.
Yeah.
But for all I know, who knows how many hours extra she had to work for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes very ungrateful about things, and and you know, I think every adult does it once in a while or so, except you. But sometimes we're very ungrateful. Like, we wake up like pissed off, or we wake up with a certain feeling like, oh, I quiero jalar, or fuck, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta do that. Whereas, like, sometimes we forget to be grateful.
Yeah.
Because at one point we didn't have it.
And it's funny because, not that I wake up like ungrateful or whatever, but en veces me salen TikToks donde dice, si crees que you're having a bad day, go look outside. Y sale like a video of like a kid in Mexico, like looking at the window while the other one's having a party or something.
Oh, yeah.
And me salen, why are you looking at sad things? Digo, I'm not looking at sad things. This is what TikTok's showing me. Digo, no sé qué trae TikTok. Digo, me está diciendo cosas.
And she starts crying.
Yeah, she starts crying. But I feel because, you know, like, coming from over there, I know because we used to go to Mexico a lot, dude. So you see, like, the poverty. So, like, you can't you can't be ungrateful because you know how it is on the other side, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's way different than being over here. And people that don't go, like, no salen or no van pa Mexico or whatever, or like, especially like where my grandpa lived in Reynosa, they vivían, pues it was a poor neighborhood, so mirabas, I know, los chavalillos like selling things, you know, because legal in Mexico you don't just go to school, you have to have money to go to school. You have to pay to go to school. It's not like here that everybody gets to go to school because we pay taxes. Allá no, allá si eres pobre, you not gonna go to school. My parents, I think my mom said my dad went to like 6th grade, my mom went to like 2nd or 3rd grade this in school. She was like, for real? Like, yeah, like, they were poor. They didn't have the money to go. But they came out of that, you know. They pues mi papá era de San Luis, my mom's from here, from Guerrero, Tamaulipas, and you know, they came over here and they made a better life. If, like, for us at least, you know, but like we would still go over there and we would see, like, we have you know, family over there, but we would see like the rest of the people, you know, like when we go to Reynosa and stuff, you see like the kids working and selling and stuff because pues, no tienen, you know. That's how you gotta be grateful that you don't. As a kid, you didn't have to be out there working because you didn't have anything, you know. Like over here in the States is different, you know. Like you can go to school even if you're poor. Like there's the El Estado te ayuda with food stamps and stuff like that. So there's a lot of help, you know. Pero tampoco es to abuse of it, you know, because some people do abuse of the help. Help is so you can get out of your hole and make a better life.
Like,
make a better life for yourself.
Point, strive.
Yeah, make a better life for yourself. No te quedes en el mismo pozo the rest of your life, you know. And then teach your kids to, you know, cheat the system too. And you can't make more because I've seen people where they're like, oh, I work here because I can't make more than this much a month porque me van a quitar las estampillas. O págame cash porque me van a quitar las estampillas. But no, wait, that's not the point, you know. Like, the point is to better yourself.
Because somebody's paying for that stuff.
Yeah, we are. Everybody that's paying taxes is paying for it. You know, just be grateful, I guess. Like, I didn't wear, and my mom can tell you, like, I was never a person who was que me fijaba on the brands. Or like, I like shoes. Like, the only thing that I would buy expensive was my shoes. Like, especially, not until, like, más grande, you know, when... Como dices tú, like people started seeing like how the way you dress and stuff. Like I would buy clothes. Like my clothes was from wherever, you know, Fast Paredes, the Burlington, you know, the flea market or the garage sale. Like that was my clothes, my pants. Like I didn't care what I wore clothes wise, but my shoes, I think. Since my parents could afford like my Air Force Ones, I've been wearing that shit forever.
Dude, because that's an all-purpose shoe.
Dude, whenever I like,
and then when Nelly came out with the song like "Con Madre," dude, I've been having these.
Not only that, dude. Like when I could afford, like when I was working already and compraba 2-3 pares, dude. You know, porque se ensuciaban.
Hey, llegas a Foot Locker, I need 2 pairs.
No, for real, I would buy 2 pairs at a time. I would. And Lincoln can tell you about it. Like, I've always had like 2-3 pairs of shoes.
Are you going to get the stomping on your Air Force Ones?
Neta. But, and at the same time, like, sí los cuidaba, but if they would mess up, they would mess up. You know, no me dolía because, you know, I paid for it, la saqué lo que iban a usar. I'm not that kind of person that, don't crease my Jordans, you know, like, porque, like,
hey, no, that put bags on the shoes,
bro. They're for you to walk around, you know, like, se van a gastar, you know, like, whatever, buy new ones. But
all sneakerheads are gonna unsubscribe from this podcast now.
But I mean,
you don't know what he's talking about.
Cada quien, you know. Cada quien. Like, I have friends over there in West Texas get like big sneakerheads. Estos vatos, they have like the VIP on every website that you buy shoes, so they can buy the shoes before anybody, like an hour before or whatever. Para tenerlos guardados, así en ¿cómo se dice? En vacuum sealed bags y todo el pedo, like.
Qué loco, ¿no?
Me los enseñó una vez, like, this is my shoe, it costs $900. It was like, did you ever wear them? I was like, no, they're still in the box. I was like, ¿para qué los quieres entonces, güey? No manches, like, what the fuck? And like boxes and boxes of shoes, like, así in the closet, que no, he probably had like $100,000 worth of shoes y nunca se los va a usar.
But you know what, bro? It's like when we used to collect cards.
But not even because
No,
on tan.
no, yeah. But back when we were like, dude, I remember. Do you remember David's card shop or no?
Sí.
Dude,
I would buy
David
Pokemon
OG,
cards,
man.
dude. That's where I would buy my Pokemon cards.
Oh nah, man. That's like new age. I remember going there and buying like the whole like
Which one?
football.
Oh,
and
like football and baseball.
X-Men back
X-Men.
then.
And then,
Oh, man.
and then that's when he started selling Pokemon cards. I remember going and buy little packs of Pokemon cards.
Man,
I wish
David
I had
was a
all
G,
those right now.
bro.
I'll be balling
David
right
was
now,
a
dude.
G. No, especially Pokemon.
Pokemon
bro.
cards, dude.
I was talking to a dude at the gym last time and he was telling me like, mira, están vendiendo el no sé qué que la chingada. I'm like, güey, no mames, yo tenía 6 de esos y están rotos.
Neta. Todos doblados.
Todos doblados, es más, ya los tengo de más todavía.
Neta.
I have
Yeah.
Michael Jordan right there that signed.
Dude. Let's go back to talking about not affording stuff.
Okay.
My mom has a story. She told it to Lindsay the other day. The last time we were going. Because todavía no te decían, no agarres nada, no pidas nada, whatever. Boom, whatever. Dice, el problema con decía, con este cabezón es que se robaba. Le dije, no agarres, no pidas nada y se los robaba. Dice.
¿Tú dijiste?
Pues no te los pedí. Dice, the one story she remembers, it was like, there used to be an old Super S in Pearsall, and we were going to somewhere. I don't remember where, at San Antonio or Houston. Y se pararon a knife or something. And I wanted this carrito that I saw. But they had already
How
told
old
me.
were you, dude?
I was probably like, maybe 6. Dude. 6 or, yeah, maybe 6 or 7. 6, 7. Pero pues ya me dijeron, no pidas nada, you know.
Okay.
Así quedó.
Bien obediente.
My parents paid y todo, and I was in the back playing with this little car. And they turned around, they're like, where'd you get that? At the store. Pero ya íbamos en San Antonio y ni cuenta se dieron que me había traído carta de stole it.
¿Y luego?
Pues me lo robé y se quedó así. Which is funny because when Grecia was a baby, she was maybe like a year older too, dude. Fuimos pa the bookstore in Laredo. I don't think it's there no more. They opened the different one.
Oh,
It was
the one the mall or
in
what?
the mall, yeah. So we were in there. We were looking for Dr. Seuss books. So we were driving around y había un rack de plushies, de toys. Y pues ni sin pensar la verdad, we were just boom, we were getting books y pues en eso Grecia agarró un plushie y ni cuenta nos dimos, dude. So we paid for the books y nos fuimos and there was an ice cream machine.
Just become an accomplice to this crime, bro.
No, it was a long time ago.
Oh.
It's past the statue of whatever.
Okay.
And then
I'm an accessory going
an accessory. Fuimos a comprar ice cream. They had just put a new robot ice cream machine there que te cargaba el cono y lo te decía el ice cream whatever. Y pues agarramos un ice cream y le digo, "Mami, you want some?" And then she was eating the ice cream and she goes, "Some?" Y tiene el monito ahí en un lado. Like, where'd you get that from? I guess whenever we weren't looking, pescó el monito y se lo puso ahí. Estaba jugando con él y nosotros ni cuenta nos dimos.
Oye, te la regresó. Pues you told me not to ask for anything.
Nah, she was way.
Oh,
she was like
true.
a year old, maybe 2. And some, dijo, "You want some?" Traía el monito. Me and Lynn looked at each other like, what the heck?
And then starts crying.
No lloró. No lloró. But it's
That's
funny, you know,
funny,
like.
dude.
But yeah, dice mi mamá que me robaba los toys. Sí, because pues te decían, no pides nada, no agarras nada.
Oye, le tuvieron que decir, no pidas nada, no te lleves nada.
Ni tal, tuve que cambiarle.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, that and it was different times, dude. Different times.
I don't know, man, but I think like personally, like my childhood was bomb.
Oh yeah, dude. Like we grew up fine. Like it was amazing. Like now we like nos podemos pensar like, man, like ya ni nos juntamos, de los primos ya ni nos hablamos. Like cada quien anda en su onda, you know, like cada quien anda en su onda, cada quien tiene sus kids, like they have their family and then pues the family of the husband. So yeah, nadie se junta, like.
I think that's one of the things that I miss the most, bro. And also, like, when I grew up, I realized that, like, it was kind of like disappointing a little bit because. So we all used to live there. I remember the first ones to go was my brother because his wife was pregnant, So my brother left. You know, started leaving little by little. I moved away.
Yeah.
I moved over here, left all my friends. Then my sister leaves. She gets married. So, like, like the Sandlot movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, at the end where like
Uno
they're
por uno.
playing and they start disappearing.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how it
Yeah.
felt.
That's how it was.
Because
Because you
Se
grow
quedó-
up, especially like when you grow up y luego, hey, ¿dónde qué? No, pues anda con la novia. Anda con la familia de la novia.
se
Luego,
quedó
¿dónde el
la
otro?
casa
No, pues
sola,
anda
bro.
acá.
Like my tia and my prima live there with my prima's kids, and that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas like I couldn't live there, bro, because like
There's too many memories.
too many
there.
memories. That is like Christmases, bro. I remember those exact spot where I remember like back then, bro, like funerals were done at the house, bro.
Yeah.
Like ahí estabas con los primos jugando, haciendo
Yeah.
tamales la gente allá y ahí el cajón ahí de muertos.
La-
You know
en
what I
la
mean?
sala, yeah.
I remember my which was my prima. She was a baby and she
There's also
she
something
moved
different
on.
that they do here, dude. Like, I was telling Len, like, in Mexico, like, velabas el cuerpo en la casa, and then everybody would walk
Uh-huh.
to the cemetery.
Cemetery.
You
Yeah.
know, así bien despacito caminabas hasta el panteón, and then ya enterraban y todo, and then everybody would go back, either walking o venía un primo y los levantaba todos en una troca.
No, bro, for real, because I remember like when my my mom's mom, which is my grandma, my mom's side, when she passed away, pues we went over there in Mexico. Vivíamos como en uno de los barrios like the Santa Fe clan, like the way that he explains it.
Yeah.
That's like kind of like that.
En una
that
peña.
hood. No era una peña, but it was like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
Una casa de cartón no
Una
estaba
casa de
tan
carne
chida.
con el Kiko.
You know the little cartoon where he's like, hey.
¿Y qué le pasó a Kiko? Pues
Se murió, perro. ¿Y para qué apuntas para arriba? Pues allá está.
Pues allá está con Diosito.
Hey, no, and I remember like llegaba gente, tamales, música, like
Yeah.
it was like a
That tradition,
like a neighborhood, like
Yeah.
like a block party, bro.
well, that's probably the only thing that they like everybody brought over here as a tradition. Like, ya no velas.
Juntarse para los funerales.
Ya, pues no, digo, ya no velas el cuerpo en la casa, pero se juntan todos y todos llevan comida,
Yeah.
panes y todos comen ahí.
Bueno,
conviven and they share stories like, sí me acuerdo que acá.
¿Cómo fumaba la abuela?
Cómo fumaba la abuela.
Pues ya no fuma.
Pues ya no fuma, dijo.
Y recuerdo cuando entrabas a la casa de la abuela.
¿De
olía-
quién eres, dijo? De Paco y Dora.
Y se quedó así. ¿Quién chingados es Paco y Dora?
Neta.
Hey, no, I remember, bro, like, estábamos ahí or whatever, and we had just flown in because, you know, my mom, like, traveled over there with her.
Yeah.
So we had flown in, we went ahí para el barrio allá en Santa Clara, en Ecatepec.
Ala.
Ahí, pues...
Shout out.
Shout out to Ecatepunk. Is what they call
Ecatepunk.
it, Ecatepunk. We will fly in. We'll take a taxi to Indios Verdes. We're getting those. That's why I like those videos que sale el vato. You know los microbuses like with chingos of lights.
Yeah.
Dude, it's exactly like that, bro.
Like, it's like a party in the bus.
No, it's like that. That's why I love all that stuff because it
Dude,
reminds me of that.
My mom was telling me they have one in Mier, dude. Le dicen la... ¿Cómo se dice?
guagua.
La buchona or something like that.
No, and it's badass because you hear así temerarios like that. I love the culture, bro. So te subías en uno de esos y a veces iba lleno, bro. Tenías que ir parado, güey,
Yeah.
agarrándote así. Y estos vatos no es como si manejaban con cuidado,
No,
bro. Like
van-
they're cutting off the next
van-
guy. Like,
van
ibas así,
tumbando.
bro. You know, te caías. Y está la viejita agarrándose. Like it was dangerous, like moments, bro. But anyways.
Como el TikTok, ¿se acabaron los caballeros? No, señora, se acabaron los asientos, dijo.
Exactly like that, bro. Exactly like that. Oye, y luego iba el bus lleno, o el microbús así lleno, bro. La gente, ya, bro, like, escupiéndola. Y, no, hombre,
Todo
todavía
mareado.
cabemos, súbase.
Sí.
Ahí va así.
Todo
bro,
aplastado.
like, toda la pestazo. No, hombre. But, bro, I wouldn't change that for the world,
Dude,
bro. Like,
it's-
it was good time.
It's an experience that a lot of people don't experience because they're not poor.
Eh.
But it's like that's like nostalgic. Dude.
It's like when I share a lot of this stuff on TikTok, like, you just can't explain the vibe,
No, you
bro.
can't,
You
yeah.
can't.
It's
You
something
have
else.
to live it to understand, like las cumbias, los sonideros, all that stuff. Like you will not understand it. You have to live
Yeah.
it. That's the vibe, bro. Bueno, I remember llegamos a la casa llena de gente, quién sabe quién era, gente del barrio que se juntaba ahí. Llegábamos, bla, bla, esto que el otro, saluda a tus tías, que la chingada, bla, 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 this and that. I remember I thought, I had, like, that, I think that was my first time experiencing something like that. To where, like, pasaba así, because it was, like, outdoors, like a patio, y luego era como todos los cuartos, you had to go outside, go into the next room, outside the next room. The restroom there, the shower, it was, like, outside. Nomás tenía como una puertita de madera. Dude. Agua fría. So, winter time, madre,
dude, bro, I hated going to my grandpa's house. My dad's dad. Sí, así como lo estás explicando tú. La casa estaba aquí, te ibas para atrás, and there was another cuartito, and that was a shower and the restroom. Oh. Y el agua salía una pipa así de fierro y tenía una llave. And it was cold water, dude. Just cold water.
Ey,
no había caliente.
Ey, aquí no saben qué rollo es eso. 2 cubetas y es todo.
Neta.
Fría el agua, es más, ni me quería bañar, bro, but they would make me. But anyways, I remember walking by there y nomás se me iba el cajón de mi abuelita, and I was just like, así. Pero ya de la noche estamos con los primos jugando y la fregada, we were kids, todos mugrosos, ya mocosos, like, we were those kind of kids, las rodillas manchadas, todos enterrados, mocosos, y así a dormirnos. We were kids.
Whatever.
Ya al último de la noche, bro, mi abuelita aquí el cajón y yo dormido ahí en el sillón de junto, like...
Yeah.
Buenas noches, abuelita, que descanse. You know what I mean?
¿Nunca se han bañado en México con cubetas en el show?
Dude, no.
Nunca han calentado agua, porque así era ya. Calentabas agua en la lumbre y la echabas en half en una 5-gallon bucket y luego echabas mitad de agua fría.
Ya.
Yeah. Así, pum, así te bañabas.
Ey, pero...
5 gallons.
Que estuviera caliente o no, estaba frío de la ching still. Because if it's cold outside, bro, like, I mean, eso es nomás un, like, acá, like, you're still cold as hell. Especially after you dry, there's no more water going through. Like, so ahí vas corriendo con la...
Todo tumido ahí.
Hey, but, hey, dude, like, things like that, bro, like, I think about it, me, badass.
Or like, going to the restroom en un pozo afuera, like...
Okay, I never did the pozo thing.
No, pozo, it was a restroom.
I never did that one.
That one sucked too, dude. Especially if you gotta take a shit at night. And it's like 20 yards away and no hay luz.
No, sí aguanto pa' mañana.
No, me cago aquí mejor. Ahí en una esquinita. Dude, hell no, dude.
Damn. Nah, bro, but I wouldn't change it for the world, bro. And you know what? It was so different because I think I got more from my mom's side because my dad's side, again, it was the doctors, the university people, the don't say bad words. When my mom would go visit us in Mexico, bro, vamos pa el barrio, bro. That was the best things ever. Like, I'm telling you, like, my cousins, like, los sonideros, bro, like, my cousins, my tios on my mom's side used to do all that. So they would close, like, what you see there, que te vato, hey, saludos para que, like, exactly like that, bro. Obviously, as a kid, I wasn't there like, oh, con madre bailando. Like, no, but I was around that. So now as a grown man, when I see that stuff, it just brings back, like, that, like, you know when you smell something and it reminds you, like, or when you hear something, it's like, oh.
Dude, now that you say that, dude, el otro día we were driving across the bridge and we had the windows down for some reason. No me acuerdo qué era. We had the windows. No, we were in my chichona, güey. In
the blue truck?
In the Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
And no sé dónde veníamos. Pues no tiene AC, right? And pues Lenny y Grecia tercas, they wanted to go with me to go pick it up. I was like, dije, ya saben, no tiene AC.
So you three came back from over there in Lesa? Oh,
so we were coming through somewhere.
Is there still some water there or no?
Sí. We were coming through somewhere, güey.
Uh-huh.
No me acuerdo dónde veníamos or nothing. Pero the sound system in my truck is old, right?
Okay. Refill?
Sí. Acá hay más agua.
You know?
The sound system in my car, pues it's from 2012, that truck.
And your Pathfinder?
My Pathfinder. So, I'm gonna try the...
Inga. Wait.
I'm gonna try the lemon one now.
Este?
Sí. Acá está el otro. On the way back, we detoured. No me acuerdo por dónde nos venimos. But we were taking a bunch of back roads, ¿verdad? I was going to take a different route, pero Taquea se paniqueó. She was like, no, quédate más cerquitas del I-10 porque I'm scared. I was like, okay. So I took a detour and me fui por el... It was still a back road, but I was closer to the interstates. Y me dio un like a smell like when back in the day, you know, like cuando estabas chavalón. Like, you know how sometimes you smell that day, you're like, man, it smells like when I was a kid, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So me dio así un scent, and then with the music, with the speakers, so
The way the sound, the tone of it.
The tone of it and the sound of the speakers, porque son viejas.
Oh.
Le digo, close your eyes and just imagine being in un Catanon back when you were younger, because they had one like a Crown Vic también.
Yeah.
And like se oía igualito, like the sound coming from the speakers. I think we were listening to like some old cumbias or something. And like you would close your eyes and like you can smell it and hear it, like you can hear the speakers of the Crown Vics back in the day, así como se oían. It sounds the same. It's like a blast from the past. And she was like,
I can feel that, bro.
Feel it,
yeah,
I can feel it. So I was like, ahorita que dijiste the smell y todo, I was like, me acordé de ese moment. So, bueno, no.
Yeah, I like this lemon one too, bro.
Man, the lemon one's good, dude. Estos dos, they're good.
This one wasn't my top favorite.
This one?
It was still good, but it wasn't my favorite because of the coke in it.
I like the.
But I think from those two, the lemon one's my favorite.
Ese también está bueno.
From yeah. Oh yeah. I mean from the packets.
Yeah.
Which they also sell the
big ones.
These are just kind of like samples.
Those are samples, yeah. But they sell the cans to that.
Cans.
So I think I'm gonna order the lemon one next.
So yeah, dude, I know like those catanones like that. Windows down,
yeah. And luego the speakers, like the age of the speaker, you can like no se oye mucho bass y no se oye tanto high pitch, but you can hear like in between.
Yeah.
Así se oía, and I was like, close your eyes and like you smell that, Ligo, and you can imagine, like you can hear the Crown Vic, like if you close your eyes and like when you're a kid. They had a car. I don't remember what brand it was.
Your parents?
No, Lynn. It was a purple car, yeah. They used to call it the purple people eater.
What?
Dice que no tenía brakes or something. She was telling me a story about it. Dice que se agüitaban. They would tell their tía to like se pararan la esquina una block away and they would walk to school porque tenían vergüenza. Tenían vergüenza. I was like, damn.
Dude. Es que sí, bro. Es que it wasn't even like la vergüenza te la daba alguien más because they will make fun of
Vergüenza
you.
ajena.
No, that's not what I mean. I remember, the car I was telling you about. Like, yo nunca tuve como vergüenza, bro, until people started like como los shoes, right?
Yeah.
So I remember she would always drop me off allá enfrente on Taco John's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there. But she would drop me off because that's where everybody would get dropped off to go to middle school, junior high, and high school.
Yeah, I te partía.
So I me dejaba en la línea or whatever, and I remember one time, I heard, motherfucker también. Like, es como, no, like, te digo, bro, todo esto, but we're kids,
Yeah.
I think I probably did the same thing with somebody at some point. But anyways, yeah. Jose, that's your car. Nah, es que el de nosotros está en el taller. Like that, bro. Yeah. Like, eso me da vergüenza ahora. Like, denying that shit. Like, I was just be like, yeah, that's my car. Man.
Hell yeah.
At least I'm walking.
Yeah. For sure, dude. Shit.
Hey, another childhood memory, bro. Like, ya cuando estaba de este lado. Riding your bike to school, güey. Well, you didn't because you live way the heck out there. But I remember right there on top of the parking lot, they used to have like where you would park your bike.
Yeah.
Those little steel things.
Bike racks.
You had to have your lock.
Yeah.
I remember.
Do they even have bike racks now?
No, bro. Middle school kids drive.
Ni caminan.
Too hot.
They don't even walk to school.
No, dude. No. Some kids do walk. I still see kids walking like they in middle school. What's it called? It was the whole fad con los BMX and the big old pegs.
Sí. Yeah.
And I remember my grandpa, he was always los diablitos. He was always a cyclist. He would cycle a lot. So bicycles were like his favorite thing. That was his hobby. Well, había una vieja ahí that used to be, no una vieja, like una bicicleta vieja, no una vieja. Like an old bike.
Not a lady.
Not a lady. An old bike. That was my brother's or my cousin's. He sent it out to get chromed out, bought new spokes for it, whatever. Le puso los diablitos all chromed out, bro. He built it in Mexico. He said, next time you come, cuando vengas, va a ser tuya. I remember they they disassembled it and they put it in a box. When I came back to Zapata,
Yeah.
they brought it like en el bus la bajaron y todo, and we
Damn.
loaded it up on the roof of the car. So llegué aquí, la armé con madre. The next day I couldn't wait to go to school, bro.
Don't tell me they stole it.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say that's gonna
I
be
wonder
a,
what happened
plot
to that
twist.
bike, bro. No, I remember riding my bike to school every day in that.
I remember
in that bicycle.
The first bike that I remember they bought me era una. It was a Huffy, you know.
Yeah.
It was nothing crazy. Like I remember, I used to get clowned because some of my cousins like had like mongooses and shit like that. You know.
Shoot, I thought Huffy was the bomb,
Bro, I was like, shit, my Huffy kick your ass any day. So
Yeah, for real.
jugaba unos carreras así downhill. So it was a black and I think it was black and chrome.
The Huffy.
Yeah, it was my favorite bike, dude. And then I grew out of it, and then they bought me a new one, but era blue como así, blue and chrome.
Ey, me recordaste a la historia del
Oh, de que no tenía pedales.
¿cómo se el caber? El
caber.
caber.
Yeah.
Dude,
That was
when-
me, dude.
No, for
No
real.
tenía frenos, like, me apenas tenía llantas, se me caía la cadena. That was me, bro.
Oye, y este vato cada que se paraba se daba en la madre. Sin freno, dice.
For real, dude.
Yeah, when he talks about stuff like that, it like takes you
Yeah.
back, bro.
Yeah, because we all knew, like, I was that one kid with no brakes. Nunca jalaba mis brakes. Y se me caía la cadena siempre.
Tenías que frenar con la pata,
Ya te
pero
metías el
patinabas
chubo
con
atrás.
madre.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, do you remember putting the bottles in the?
Yeah. I remember one time whenever, pues my parents were always working, so agarraba las power tools de mi papá, and we built the ramp, we built the ramp. It was like
You got about 3 feet of air that time.
about a foot and a half, así para arriba, steep. It was like maybe like 3 foot long, so it was a nice built ramp, dude. Like for us being, 11, 12 years old, it was a nice ramp. Y mi primo Naul, he lived, because I in the neighborhood, mi primo Ventura vivía like 2-3 blocks away. Mi primo Jesús vivía otros 4 blocks away.
What happened to that guy?
He lives in the valley. Mi primo Naul vivía también otras 4 or 5 blocks para arriba. O sea, we were all in the same neighborhood, pero vivíamos bien lejos.
Yeah.
Pues allá no vivía nadie en ese tiempo. Everything was like, there was minimal houses.
Yeah.
So we would all get together, and ride bikes. And Naul was a little older than us, but he had like a nice bike.
Who was that?
Naul.
Oh.
And then I built the ramp, and I remember he went over, and my mom and my tía Mirna were outside. We were all jumping the ramp. Pues este vato, like, because allá también enfrente de que mi mamá, there's like a little hill. There's a little downhill, and then there's a curve. So
I already know where it's going.
well, no, it's not gonna go that way.
Oh.
So we put the ramp. I built it off of like leftover wood for something. I don't remember what it was. Pero estaba bien hecha, dude. Like, you can hit it and pum, brincabas, and you would jump high, dude, because it was like para arriba. Like, you would get like 4, 5, 6 feet of air.
Oh, yeah?
And si no caías bien,
Te dabas. Y era
dude.
caliche, bueno.
Era caliche, dude. For no había pavimento. For I don't know what reason, like, we were all jumping, y luego viene mi primo Naul, and he was the one with like the I think he had a mongoose. But, we all rode with the cuacos pa' enfrente.
That's true. Why?
I don't know.
That is true,
Todos
dude.
con los cuacos pa' enfrente.
I remember that now.
So, I don't remember if I told
why
him,
the
like...
heck would we do that?
I don't know if I told him, like, don't pull. Porque you're gonna, like... Se te va a ir la bike. For some reason, he pulled back, dude. And he, like, did a half backflip. And he landed on his back. Like, just... And my mom and my tía were there. And he was, like... He was hurting, dude. And they took my ramp away.
Oh,
They took my ramp away.
What the
Because we got
heck?
hurt. Well, he got hurt. But he got hurt bad. Like, he fucked up all his back. And I seen caliche en piedra, dude.
Damn.
Fell and he messed. Like, sí le dolió, dude. Sí le dolió. Because it hurt me and I
Mi
saw it.
rampita.
Mi ramp. But they took my ramp away, dude. Because it was dangerous.
All that hard work for
All that hard-
nothing.
we spent like 3 days trying to build it. Me and my cousin Ventura. Because we had to like look for the wood first. We had to look for a piece of like plywood. And I think it was like a 1/2-inch plywood.
Dang, all that work.
So we
pa'
had to
que
look for
viniera tu primo y lo
barrotes.
mandara a la
Yeah,
verga.
everything. And then we jump it y ya que güey se cae y no la quitan.
Dang, swag, bro.
And then we made another ramp. We used to make ramps with just like plywood and some bricks, you know.
Así nomás.
Osco, pum, pum.
Pero esta estaba
tráete
engineer
otro
con
bloque,
madre.
pum, y otro bloque. Si nos íbamos bloque por bloque. And I had this mountain bike, this big mountain bike. It was too big for any of us. Mi primo le llamaba la virola. Porque I don't know if you remember, there was a guy named Vito who would ride his bike from Guerrero to Zapata.
Oh,
Se
no.
llamaba Vito. And he rode his bike everywhere, dude. Like from here to there, from there to here.
Oh, shoot.
Se llamaba Vito. So we had this mountain. It was like it looked like exactly like his bike. So mi primo le puso la virola. Se llamaba la bike la virola. And ¿cómo se dice? In homage to the guy.
Y'all started car clubs here in Zapata.
And then mi primo Margil, dude. Adonis' brother. We put the ramp. He put 3 bricks. Boom, toda la rampa. It was like almost the same size as that ramp when we flipped when we were younger. So he hit the ramp with that mom bike. Ese sí, boom, cayó, brincó, landed on the front wheel, dude. Wheelied it all the way into the monte.
Oh, baña. Who was that did that?
Margil, dude. He landed it así, and I don't know how he balanced it all the way into the wood. You know, boom, fue se cayó en los mezquites, dude.
And no way to have video of none of these
No,
things,
and it didn't have no
dude.
brakes either. They had no brakes either. I wish we had like video cameras back in the day, like to record all that shit.
Wait, how old were y'all? 32.
Nah, we were like, I think we were like 14 or 15, ahí por ahí. We were yeah, like older, but
You know what's funny though? If given the opportunity, we would do that at this
hell
age.
yeah, dude. Ponme una rampa right now and give me a bike. Bueno, ahorita no puedo, te quebrado.
Hey.
Para quebrármelo otra vez. YOLO.
Workers' comp. Oye, dude, I remember. I think the worst accident I got into in a bike, bro. Like, pensé que me iba a morir, bro. Porque I remember my grandma, my dad's mom. She's from Jalisco. So estaba jugando. There was a soccer match between Guadalajara and I don't remember who else. Me wanting to be on my grandma's side, yo le iba a Guadalajara, bro. ¿Verdad?
Yeah.
And I wanted to go out and ride my bike, but she told me cuando acabe el juego para poder ir a cuidarte or whatever. So I remember, bro, acabó el juego, perdieron, yo bien triste con lágrimas porque perdí el Guadalajara y me subí a mi bicicleta. Right there where we lived, it wasn't so much downhill, but it had a little like
Like an
where
incline.
you would let it go, iba solito, you know what I
An
mean?
incline.
And I actually was on that chrome bike before my grandpa sent it out to get all decked out. I was on it, ¿verdad? So, así, me subí. I don't know why I had these little wrist wraps. No helmet, bro. Así.
And we never wore helmets.
No helmet. That wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
Y que me arranco. And it wasn't the bikes with brakes here. It was the, you know,
The ones you put back.
Ajá, patinas con madre. So que me arranco, bro. I did my little like my little fake
Little
wheelie.
wheelie.
Me arranqué or whatever. Lo más rápido que puede porque I don't know what the heck, bro.
I remember we used to peel out.
Bueno, hold on.
Te ibas.
See when you would take off, right?
Yeah.
Well, this one I was gonna do it porque allá donde estaba la tortillería esa que te dije.
Uh-huh.
Like they were working on the house there or whatever, so había como piedritas ahí. So dije, it's my time to shine. Voy de bajadita, me fui más para atrás de donde vivía para agarrar vuelo y ahí iba a patinar because there was it was an older girl there that I like. I was a kid, she was probably like 20 at the time and I was like 6 or 7 around there. I was a young
You wanted to
kid.
impress her.
I wanted to impress her. She was outside with her little brother.
Yeah.
I think that's why I put on the wrist wraps, you know?
I was bien pimping.
I was, bro. Dije, no, hombre, ahorita older women. Like.
Neta.
So me arranqué, bro. Anyways, y ahí donde estaba ella. Bro, pues I don't know what the heck happened. All I remember is que se fue la llanta and I blacked out. I remember just, boom, blacked out. Tú llévate la bicicleta, yo me lo llevo a él. Like, I'm like,
In and out.
like in and out, bro. I'm under a car, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'm worried about my bike because I think what woke me up was, tú agarra la bicicleta. I was like,
No,
like, I thought, mi bici, mi bici, abuelita, mi bici.
No se la lleven.
No se la lleven. Mi barquito. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
It's it.
Oh, sí,
With
sí,
like,
sí, sí,
Chinga,
sí.
toma de tu
In
barquito.
Spanish, yeah, in Spanish. Yeah.
Tengo globos.
Yeah, I seen that
Mi
one.
barquito. Anyway, so yeah, I remember, and I'm in and out or whatever. I don't know how the heck this girl carried me, bro. Now that I remember, me cargó, bro. I don't know how. Y el muchacho, I remember waking up in the couch in our living room. Ahí, y pues my dad and my tía, pues they're doctors or whatever. So they had to stitch me up right here. I got 8 stitches, bro, down here.
Damn.
No anesthesia, bro.
Where'd you like hit the handlebar?
I hit the handlebar. I got knocked out. That shit went on there y todo. Y, dude, I think that was the worst one. Me di en la madre así, and I couldn't eat, like, well, and it sucked because it was on a Friday. Fridays era día de pan, bro. Iban a la panadería mis abuelitos, and they would always bring me a chocolate donut. What was worse is that Saturday was tamal day. Porque la señora de enfrente se ponía ahí enfrente a vender tamales.
Sí. You couldn't chew?
That was my, bro, I couldn't. I was on freaking refried beans for like a week and a half, vato. No se lo deseo a nadie.
Ni a mi peor amigo. Mi peor enemigo.
I tried biting the donut, but it hurt. I
couldn't.
couldn't. Aquí me di en la madre. ¡Juas!
Hazme la licuado.
Damn, yeah, I think that was the worst one, but
Damn.
yeah, it
That's
was, I mean, but again, we're kids.
Dude, I was telling Len, like, when growing up, me and my cousin, we didn't wear shoes until we were like, probably like 12 or 13, dude.
I'm not going to the
Descalzo, sí, neta. Afuera, en el monte. We would go visit my primo Naul. Nos íbamos a pie. We would run and then get on like grass because the grass wasn't hot. And then it went until we got to his house.
Yeah.
Pleno sol, dude. Like, we didn't wear shoes at all, dude.
I remember that tripped me out when I moved over here, seeing a lot of like kids like without shoes, but it was the norm. I
yeah,
guess.
it was normal, dude. Like,
O a lo mejor porque son los de la escuela, quítatelos. Y son los
maybe,
míos
yeah,
también.
maybe. But yeah, we didn't. And it wasn't until we íbamos corriendo por el monte one time, and there's these little bolitas with like espinas, like little cactus balls. I don't know.
Los
what they-
cadillos.
Yeah, but these were like this big and like had the espinas like this long.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
We were running one day, me and my cousin Ventura, and we fucking ran into one of those, dude. We had our feet just all fucked up with those things. And I think since then we started wearing shoes.
Dang,
But
bro.
we fucked up our feet. Like, we stepped on all that shit, dude. All of it. Like, we had thorns coming in, like, and those, I don't know what they're called. I wish I could, like, go to the mountain and find one so I can show you. But they had, like, little hooks on the tip of the thorn. They're like little ganchitos. So when you pulled it, se venía el cuero. And we were just pulling them off, dude.
Oh.
That shit hurt. I think that's when we started wearing shoes.
Por
as
andar
well.
de apocaliptos
Por andar
allá.
así de Fred Flintstones. Neta.
Oh, dang, bro.
But-
I was never able to do that,
Pero
bro.
así vivíamos, así, like, all day, every day, sin zapatos. And nos íbamos para la presa. We would go fish, barefooted. Like, we were always barefooted, dude. Always. I don't know why. It's just the way we were.
Yeah, I guess so.
Y corríamos en las piedras. Y to this day, dude, I can go outside and, like, walk on rocks. And Lynn's like,
It's just,
I was like, how do you do that? I was like, I don't know. I used to do since I was a kid, dude. I don't know.
I have built-in chanclas.
Neta, I have built in el callo lo tengo bien grueso.
Neta.
But así no la pasábamos, dude, barefooted all day, every day, afuera, arriba en los trees. Era para grip. Nah, we would climb trees with no shoes. Like, when we would go inside the
Tarzancillo.
house. We would go inside the house. We would wash our feet before going inside the house. Like, we had to wash our feet. Like,
Quítense los zapatos.
Vayan a
Ah,
lavarse
no.
las patas.
Pónganse los zapatos.
Vayan y lávense las patas allá en la llave afuera. And shh, like washing her feet. Así, ¿eh? Because ahí donde está todavía el faucet ahí de que mi mamá, there used to be a big old stone, dude. It was like, parecía una pillow, pero era una piedra. And that's where we would wash our feet. We would like rub our feet on the stone. With just water like that. Alright, come on. And we go inside.
That's badass. Good times.
For real, dude. What a reminisce.
I think because of my childhood, bro, like whatever over there in Mexico or whatever, I gained a lot of conviction. So I knew what was good and what it wasn't good. When I came over here, I got into trouble, a lot of things or whatever. But while I was doing it, I knew I shouldn't be doing this. So I think that's kind of like one of the things that kept me out of like
trouble,
out of like big trouble. And
Yeah.
aside from the fact that like I became a dad very early, and something that again we go back to like my time as a kid, my dad would always tell me like, hey, if you
that and fear of your elders, dude. That man, like nowadays, like kids don't fear their parents.
well, yeah, that's true.
You know, so
That is true.
They do whatever they want. Like back then, you were like, si me pescan, like I'm not gonna, no me la voy a acabar.
Well, it's because back then it was more like, I think they would teach us like, it doesn't matter like where you do it, hidden or whatever. I'm gonna find out.
Oh, see.
You know, I'm real. Fíjate, bro. Like now as a parent, right? And Father's Day is just past or whatever. And I think the cherry on top of like my life wanting to be better and my life just becoming like 1,000 times better is the moment that I became a dad, bro. You know, because como te diré, I still can't think of like, you know, like those parents que les vale madre los hijos and they just like leave like
Yeah.
nothing. I can't understand that, bro. You
I
know,
know.
because like
And like the people that leave their kids in the cars, or and shit like that, like también, like how do you not remember you have
or
a
the
kid?
people that just abandon their household, bro.
Yeah.
Where it's like
Se van and
les vale,
bye.
les vale los huercos, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and me pongo a pensar because I'm like my son's about to be 25, bro, and I still like he had to learn a lot of things the hard way,
like all of us.
like all of us. I was a young parent or whatever. I mean, even right now, like with Romy, bro, like I'm growing with her. Like
Yeah.
I don't think we ever stop learning.
No.
Cause especially like because kids are very unpredictable. Like when it comes to like they're growing a certain way, and you have to grow with them.
Yeah. And then your son and your daughter are not the same person either.
No, and
They're totally
you will
different,
never
man.
have. Even if they're twins, bro, you will never. They won't be. They will
same.
have qualities that just make them different. One's
Yeah.
day, one's night, one's hot, one's cold. Like it's just crazy because yeah, my son and my daughter, different. Both are very loving in their way. My son's like more. He'll show you a certain like he'll be like I love you, you know. My daughter is different. Like she'll send you a meme or something like that. But that's the thing. You kind of have to like maneuver through their personalities
Yeah.
and like know that you cannot be.
You
this
cannot
parent
be
with this one and
you
the
cannot
same
be
with this
like
one.
the way you are with your daughter with your son, or the way you are with your son. with your
Yeah,
daughter.
there's just no way. But I think that's what makes life beautiful because now we can sit here and talk about our childhood, and at the end of the day, right? We don't want them to go through a lot of things that in the time didn't seem bad, really.
Yeah.
But we don't want them. We want to leave them in a better position, give them a better situation, or a better quality of life. But then when they grow up, they're probably gonna talk about their childhood, like you and I are talking about our childhood.
Probably.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Like they're gonna have different childhoods, but it's probably gonna be as awesome as ours was.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I was gonna say.
You know, it's just they're not gonna grow up like we did. You know, because if they grew up like we did, then we weren't doing our job. You know,
Yeah,
as trying to grow
yeah,
and be different. You know, because our parents had a different childhood. You know, but ours was better than theirs. So our job is to make theirs better than ours.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be.
and I think life, bro, is about like making mistakes and learning from them. Now, as a parent, I can tell you that I made a lot of mistakes as a parent, and but obviously we learn from them, and you know it's just how life is, bro.
Yeah.
And because I could sit back here and be like, was my dad this and that or whatever, but in reality, like they're also trying to maneuver. My mom left us when I was 3 years old, and she didn't leave us because she was irresponsible, right?
Yeah.
She left us because my dad had like I don't know how many other families, and because my mom. I mean, what woman wants to stay like that?
Yeah.
So she left, and I asked her one time. I said, "Why don't you just take us with you?" And she said, And bring y'all to do what? Over there, y'all had a roof, better financial status. I know that your dad could give y'all an education over there. I wasn't gonna be able to do that. I came over here as a wetback, and that's a word that it's taboo, or a lot of people take it as offensive. But that's what my mom said. That me vine acá de mojada.
Yeah.
¿A poco va a traer a tu hermanita acá de mojada a ti de bebé? Like, so that like made me understand, right?
Yeah. When you're a kid, you don't understand, but once you get older, you're like, oh, okay, I get it, you know.
And I look at, like, right now, bro, like, I go drop off my daughter, like, when she's not here, like, I go drop her off, like, ya estoy acá, like, oh, like, I miss her. My son, like, bro, like, I miss him, like, you know what I mean? Like, ya está viejo, peludo, but I miss him, dude, you know what I mean? And I just, like, that's when I go, like, my mom, bro, like, now that woman, bro, strong as fuck, bro, because I there's 3 kids, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we were like 15 hours away in Boss, and it's not like she could go and come. Like, she could not cross over there porque no iba a cruzar para atrás.
Yeah.
You get it? So it's like, damn, like, that's crazy, bro. It's nuts, dude.
It's crazy, yeah. And like, it's funny because Grecia goes, one time she was like, why can't I ride the bus to school? I was like, what do you mean? I hated riding the bus to school. As soon as I learned how to drive, I was like, I'm not going on the bus anymore. Like, that's something you don't want to do. Like, you have to wake up earlier to just. So I had to wake up my sister and my brother so they can get dressed so that we can catch the bus because depending on our age, pues like they would ride the same bus and then I would ride the other bus. So I had to wake them up and make sure they got ready and catch the bus, you know, because if we missed the bus and you didn't go to school, you know, because there was nobody there to take you to school. So, like, you would have to, like, wait until your parents got home, and then you're like, I didn't go to school because I missed the bus. You know what I'm saying?
The fear.
Yeah, so I was like, and you forget, like, that's a privilege, like, not riding the bus and have your parents take you to school. Like, we didn't have that privilege. We had to catch the bus because of both of our parents worked, you know. And like I explained a lot of things to her, like, because not that she doesn't get it, but maybe she doesn't understand right now, you know, like, she has her phone, you know, she loses it all the time. Not loses it, but misplaces it. I'm like, yo, you need to, like, either take care of your phone or I'm gonna take it away, le digo. I'm sorry, it's because I forgot. Like, don't forget, dude. Like, that's a privilege. That's an expensive phone, Ligo. You know how many hours I have to work to buy you this phone? Ligo, this is how many hours I have to work so you can have this phone with you, Ligo. Like, it's not just, oh, it's a phone. No, it costs money, Ligo. And, like, that's how she, like, understands, like, oh, okay, like, okay. But, like, we didn't have cell phones growing up. I didn't have a cell phone until I was probably like a junior in high school.
Yeah, me too, around that time.
You know, and then we had to use the payphones to call our parents when
the one over there in the entrance?
Yeah, con el señor viejito ese que le dijimos grandpa. I don't even know what his name was.
Oh, shit, I don't remember.
He never let us use the school phone. And then somebody reported him to the school and he had to lend us the phone because we had to collect call. I remember I had to collect call my parents.
That's true.
Boom, 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 collect call, and then you know how you have to, please, you leave your name. Hey, come pick me up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
You know, so they wouldn't charge them, you know, to the phone. So you would just like, hey, come pick me up. Y colgabas, and then they would get that message, and that's it. So
or, hey, whenever it will ring, I'll call you after 10.
Yeah. But, like, that's the way, and veces, pues, whenever they wouldn't let us the phone, we had to do that, y en veces los payphones no jalaban.
Yeah.
So you just have to wait there. Sometimes, one time I remember I waited for a long time. It got dark and shit.
Damn.
And I was waiting for my parents to come pick me up, but there was no way I can get a hold of them because we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
You know, it was middle school. Like, no,
it's not like you could walk home.
Yeah, it's not like I could walk home. It was like,
hell, and especially dark or
hell no, dude. Because it's from the 4-way to my mom's house, like 3 miles. And then from the school to there is otra mía o dos, no sé. So
and then
like
walking
5 miles over there.
4K.
Chale, neta.
Like Snow the Products, he says, like, Man, my son's talking about he wants to be a rapper. I better not hear you talking about the struggle, boy, because I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Neta. The struggle.
The struggle, man. But we're okay, man. And I think
It made us who we are.
that's what I was gonna say. I wouldn't change anything because I can honestly tell you, bro. I was a happy kid.
Yeah. Yeah, we grew up fine.
I was a happy kid. It's like, for example, like I hear about a dude, some dude I saw last time that he's like this fitness guru guy, and they asked him like, you never like crave like KFC or something? Like, it's like I've never tasted it.
Yeah.
Why would I crave something I never tasted?
Yeah.
So I think when we were, it makes sense because like you give them dog food all their life and they're like con madre.
Yeah.
Until you give them something else, they're like, like I want to taste some of that
carnita.
stuff.
Yeah.
Carnita, you know what I mean? So it's like back when we were kids, probably like bro, I remember when I remember one time I got real pissed off at like, cause my dad had other kids, and he would try to like somehow like get us to hang out and stuff like that, but in our reality, it was just kind of like an outing, like with
Weird.
just people, like
Yeah.
like not a big deal. Like it was never like a love connection there, because like 'cause we didn't really get raised with them.
Yeah.
And I remember when I have moved over here to the US, and then I would go over there on vacation. I remember like, hey, like my, pues I guess my half brother, he was older. He was like, hey, ¿y nunca fuiste a ver a los Spurs y like esto que el otro y Disneylandia? And I'm over here like, bitch, we can't afford that. What the fuck you
Yeah.
think? Like, come over here. Hay árboles de dinero. Or, ¿Qué pedo?
I don't know, like.
And then that made me feel like, fuck, why can't we afford that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like, no sé. It's funny because people from Mexico that come over here, and then they have those people from over there, hey, mándanos $100, que son $100 para ti. Que esto, que
Dude.
like, bro, it's a lot of money over here, dude. Like 100. Ponle que $100 allá no es nada, pero aquí sí, like.
No, pues es que hay mucha gente that still think que allá estás en Gringolandia, allá yes, we have a better opportunity. Well, we have good
Eres millonario.
opportunities because I think opportunities come for everybody. Everybody has a fair chance.
But es como le digo a mis primos, like, yes, let's say yes, we have a good job. We make, let's say $3,000 every 2 weeks. And they're like, oh, pues $3,000, pues acá es un dineral. Le digo, sí, güey, pero cámara, le digo, son $3,000 la quincena. Son $1,000 del carro del pago. Son otros, you know,
La aseguranza,
500 de esto,
los
200 de la
teléfonos, el
aseguranza,
cable, la luz.
100 de aquí, 100 de allá, 300 de acá. Le digo, para cuando tú piensas ya esos $3,000 ya tienes
Yeah, cost of
500
living
pesos nomás, digo. Y todavía tienes que comprar mandado para la quincena, tienes que pagar esto y que los huercos necesitan estos y la escuela que necesitan 100 y que necesitan 20 y luego 30 acá y, you know, digo, tú ponle que si hagas varias ferias, haces mucho dinero, digo, pero a la misma vez, así como entras,
Yeah,
sales.
así
digo.
sale, yeah.
Digo, estamos viviendo la misma vida, pero en dos diferentes estados.
We
Tú
still-
haces menos y gastas menos, pero yo hago más y gasto más.
So it's kind of like the
Es
same
lo
thing.
mismo, le digo. Ponle que ponle que te sobre un poquito más aquí y acá tienes más chances de hacer cosas, ir a las películas o ir a divertirte un rato, ¿me entiendes? O vas bueno, tienes dinero para ir para la playa o whatever, but no siempre, you know, porque de repente se te chingó una llanta. Porque pues las calles de aquí están brutas, you know.
Muévete para acá, para Medina, güey. Acá sí están colmadas las calles.
Pero se te quedó un vidrio, esto, el otro, o te lastimaste, you know, o te enfermas y tienes que perder tiempo del trabajo. No es lo mismo,
especially
güey.
that, dude. Yeah, because
You know?
like for example, last time, pues hay unas chambitas, bro, que gracias a Dios, like, está entrando, especially during these times, bro, when I really thought que, like, I was like, fuck, ¿qué voy a hacer? Pero gracias a Dios, ahí salen cositas, bro. Y dije, oh, badass, like this came in or whatever. Boom, Macy stops working, bro.
Yeah, I hate that shit, dude.
$200 ahí. Solo que me gané, hace cuenta del día ese, lo
Neta.
solté ahí.
Dude, y así pasa, dude. Así pasó la última vez que let's save some money so we can do something. Pues no se me fregó la troca. that time.
Things happen like
You know,
that, right?
it's like ni chance te da para guardar un dinerito porque se chinga una llanta, el carro o algo tiene que pasar, se frega el aire, se está liqueando el techo, you know, like it's like no te da chance.
No.
Dude.
But also I know we're kind of veered off a little bit, pero it's and sometimes I think you have to look at things like the positive side.
Oh, yeah.
And you're very adamant about that because it's like, bueno, pues
De perdido tenemos.
de perdido, like I had that money,
Yeah.
so we didn't have to be without AC.
That's the way I look at it.
You know, and I learned that. I've learned to do that a lot more every day. I'm real grateful, bro, because
that shit it happens and I tell you times like, well, at least we have it. To
Yeah.
fix it. You know, at least we had that.
porque imagínate si no lo
Papá, eso
tuvieras,
es, you know. Yeah, because imagine you didn't have it.
then you would have been like, damn.
Yeah. Y luego tienes que sacar dinero,
Yeah.
pedir un prestado y luego te está hablando el banco, págalo para atrás. You know, so shit happens, dude. But
It is what it is, bro. Pero nah, like I think I mean, ultimately, if we go back to like childhood to adulthood, and I think this is a message like for everybody, bro, that it doesn't matter how you got brought up. You may have been in a worse scenario, in a better scenario. It doesn't matter. You can always, your outcome can always be what you want it to be,
yeah,
and that's really up to you.
for real.
Never forget, and I'm saying this like wholeheartedly, bro, because sometimes I do forget. Like, never forget kind of like where you come from, your roots, your loved ones, you know, what you learned when you were a kid, that sometimes we just leave it in the back burner,
Yeah.
you know, and just continue to strive, bro. But all these things, like everything we spoke about today, it was nostalgic, and it was
Nothing that we were gonna had in mind to speak.
nothing that we had in mind, bro, but hella good memories, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Hella good memories.
And it's funny because when I was coming, you're like, "What are we gonna talk about?" Like, I don't know. We always have something to talk about.
I know.
Like,
And then no, because I saw your shirt and I'm like, oh, dude, like, like little shout out for the. Damn, you need to put that picture on the That shit's badass. Look at this. I think it was healing, I guess, or whatever. No, in serio, because
Therapeutic.
it made, like, for example, when you open the window and on your
Dude, for
truck
real.
and stuff like that, like, that's the feeling I got tonight when we were talking about all this stuff, bro. Dude, hella good memories. And by the way, all those that made fun of my shoes, I don't hate y'all. And thank you for your purchase or whatever.
Thank you for your business.
No, thank you for real. It's crazy, bro. Oh man, so much to talk about.
Dude, no, the funnier thing is whenever you like people you go to school with that you never spoke with, dude. And then your kids end up being friends with their kid.
That is crazy.
That's
right?
crazy.
Or whenever like your teachers are now their teachers.
Neta, dude.
No,
like,
yeah.
For real. That happens.
Man, thank y'all for watching. If you have any childhood experiences, or tell us about your childhood, tell us about what you learned, what you loved about your childhood, what you didn't like so much. Tell us in the comments, man. Send us a message.
If you want to purchase some Dubby, use promo code What's the Word.
Yeah, for real.
And get yourself a starter pack. There right now I think they have a sale. I think it's like $18, but you can get it 10% off. Maybe it's What's the Word.
The promo code What's the
So-
Word. So yeah, W Energy. Remember, 30 servings for about $1 a serving.
About $1 serving.
So if I was to buy 30 energy drinks at the store, that'll be like what, $90?
That'd be that's like buying 3 of those.
Like buying 3 of these,
Yeah.
and I like these better.
Dude,
Just
they have
saying.
good flavor. Like, especially this one's kind of like lemonade.
I like that one. That was my favorite.
Lemonade. I like this one too.
Well, out of the 3 packets, that was my favorite. This one was bomb too.
That one's bomb too.
The Dragonade.
And they have a rehydration one. So
Perfect
like
for summer.
after a workout, after a run,
After a 5K.
after a 5K, like this one, and it's a grapefruit flavor. This one's really good too.
So big ol'.
Lynn actually likes this
That's what
one.
I was gonna say. Big old shout out to the Core Run Club.
Neta. Because they use this. It has good flavors too. No sugar.
No
This one
crap.
doesn't have any caffeine. This is just a rehydration blend. But these do have 150 milligrams.
Anyways,
Thank
you all for watching. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, we're watching you. We know who hasn't subscribed.
Yeah, we can
so
see,
make sure you do that.
We can see the analytics.
Yeah, for real. We know where you live.
Subscribe, share, like, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.